No? Ew.
Short beats.
Yo.
He's back. I think I just like saying he's back.
Short beats.
Yo.
Hey, I think I just like saying we back now.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah.
like, we back. Well, we
Facts,
are back
facts,
each and every Sunday, 6 and 8 p.m. So, yo, this is the weekend of Memorial Day weekend.
Facts.
What you doing?
Want to be 1,000? Everybody got a 3-day weekend, but I have just Monday off, which is the bon- so yeah. I was at work today, whole week. You know how that go.
You've been saying this
All day, like
all weekend,
everybody chilling. You see anybody outside
basically chilling,
doing anything?
barbecuing,
Exact word.
having fun.
And it rained today. My guy going to the store. You heard?
Boss man is out. Boss man said, "Y'all got this, right?" All right,
Facts,
cool.
facts. I know what y'all doing. You feel me?
Trying.
But nah. What's going on out there?
Period.
What's the vibes? Oh, you know where I fucked up at? I ain't got a phone today. That shit way over there.
Oh shit, you definitely did. Goodbye. You want me to go get?
Nah, I got it, babe. What the fuck was that?
Yo, shots. Yo, I'm about to say that thing's gonna go on during this whole live. That's gonna sound crazy. That's definitely gonna sound crazy. I think I finally shared it. All right, cool. Done. He said firecrackers, watch the crackers.
Oh, I'm done. Wow. What the fuck was that?
My bad.
Yo,
I didn't mean
got
to.
me weak.
I didn't mean to.
But nah. What's going out there, y'all? Calling. Y'all know the vibe. Y'all see the number. How was y'all week? How was y'all weekend? What's y'all plans? But what the fuck is you doing? You gonna ask me what I'm doing? What you doing?
Hold on, we gotta stop cursing. Remember what YouTube said. YouTube is completely banning us from cursing right now. Come on, we have to try to practice. Remember?
Happens.
Look, yo,
really?
Right now we having fireworks in front of our own studio, so it's gonna drive us crazy a little bit. I apologize. Look, unfortunately, our last video on YouTube kind of sort of got flagged. Not flagged enough for it to come down, but flagged enough for them to tell us to watch our language. So, in other words, we are going to try.
Yo, they mad trash. That's all I gotta say. Like everything I see, it dudes be cursing. I gotta stop. I gotta pause myself.
Yes, but this world is very, very emotional nowadays. They take offense to everything. Color.
That's the
flags,
world they live in.
like,
I come from a different world where you don't care about this, bro.
I
This is
understand.
life.
I understand
You're
the
grown.
world. See, you're open-minded. The whole world isn't
That's
open-minded.
not my fault. The world is not open-minded. They got to deal with that. This is the world. This is where we live at. This is what we live in.
Yo, what's up, Blue?
Oh, my sound always jumping on.
You're always here, always showing love. So I'm gonna look. I'm gonna have to cut Mr. Nash off before he get us in trouble. Next thing you know, before we get a sponsorship, we'll get a lawsuit. I don't need no damn lawsuit before a sponsorship.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hold on, wait a minute, y'all. This week has been kind of, I don't know. I think it's been emotional for some people because I'm gonna say a lot of y'all cuffing this week because y'all been calling us with y'all cuffing stories, and I keep telling y'all, can y'all wait till Sunday between 6 and 8 and call up and call?
All week.
I don't know what it is, but you know what? Love is in the air. I ain't Stevie Wonder, but it's there. And that's what we're about. We're about love. You got
your glasses too, right? All right, here we go.
I got my shades on. I got my shades on because I'm tired of being blind.
So since you got the shades, you gotta do your John Cena. Can't see me.
This mic in front of my face, you definitely can't see me. Anyway, so Our questions tonight is based on the conversations that we was having with certain people
Yo,
on
I
our
don't know
phone.
nothing about these questions. She came up with these. Well, I know about them, but I don't know exactly what they say.
Oh, because I was about to say 5 minutes ago he was all up in my questions talking about he
I
don't
was
know
trying,
nothing.
but I couldn't see.
I was
She
trying
was
to be
like, "You trying to
surprised.
prepare for what? I'm prepared for everything."
Yeah, because these are your people calling your phone. You know I don't got no friends. I don't even got a dollar in my pocket. That's how real it is. Hold on.
Look, aha, that's how true it is. Because that's a whole lie.
No. First of all, sound effects is 7.
It is
Yes, it is.
frost.
Thank you.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
You need that. That was a whole lie.
First of all. Anyway, so we're gonna get to the first question because I don't know what the hell he was
So
talking
what's the
about.
first question?
Do you consider flirting in a relationship cheating?
You can go first. Just because you asked the question.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Just because you asked it don't mean you can't answer it.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
I don't know. See, this is hard. It ain't hard for me to answer this. I'm a different type of person. So, what is flirting? Flirting, like everybody's emotional nowadays.
No, I got a
So
question
people
though.
take high as flirting.
Cool.
I just
Yeah,
said
yeah,
high.
that's
Like,
no.
well, what's the levels of flirting to you? Should we put that out there? Is saying hi to someone who's walking past you. Like, let's say you're a female and a guy walked past you and you walk past a guy and he goes, "How you doing?" and you say hi back. Are you gonna say I flirted with the person, or are you just gonna say I was polite and said hi to somebody who walked past?
My opinion on that, but you're gonna answer this first. My opinion, you can say hi. It's not flirting. It's how you say it back. Now, we single, I'm single, you single, we walking down the block. Of course, all this, boom. I'm coming
Okay.
down the block. Yo, how you doing? You turn around. You know how y'all females doing.
How you doing ain't hi. That's a whole
That's
that's a
high
whole
nowadays.
conversation. No, it's not. How
That's
you doing is a
nowadays
whole
though. That's
conversation.
nowadays though. We talking about now. We not talking
Okay.
about our
Yo,
era.
how
We
you
talking about
doing,
now.
ma? All right, boom. I walk past. Somebody walk past. Like, how you doing, ma? I'm good. How you feeling? Have a good day. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
keep it moving. Boom.
okay.
Don't be like, oh, don't be the girl where you be like, oh, fuck you, nigga. I ain't.
Oh nah,
Nah.
not
Oh,
that.
sorry, y'all. We got
We
live audience
you feel
today.
me? We got a
All right,
golden
so
gloves in here today, live audience though.
my live audience is my trainer. You know, they was in here conducting business, and our podcast started. So he decided to be our live audience. So when you hear somebody in the
You feel me?
background, that's him.
Y'all see me sipping,
If
so you know
y'all don't
he's
know
sipping.
who it is, y'all not on my page.
Facts.
He's all
Don't
over
know
my
what to tell
page.
you. Go look
Like,
it up.
go on my page, and anybody you see my trainer, the only person I call my trainer. So
Like, right? If you say hi and then she be like, oh, yeah, and she give you the beatbox, that's wrong because he might not even be
hollering at you.
He just saying hi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So my trainer is stating like if a shorty's walking past and a dude say hi and she's like, like he feels like that's wrong. Like,
Yeah,
you
that
know,
is wrong.
I'm not
Like
gonna
that's
lie.
rude.
What's messed up about it is not too long ago we had an incident that happened on the news where a young lady had walked into a liquor store to buy a bottle of liquor, and there was like 3 dudes in there, and I think one of them hollered, and she could have did the psh, and we all know that she was critical after that. Like they beat her up
Facts.
and did all types of
All
shit.
that because she didn't want to holler.
I'm not gonna say that's right at any means necessary, but us females, we are so.
Excuse me, YouTube again, yo. That's pussy shit, bro. From where I'm sorry, like
YouTube
beating on a female, like because 3 dudes beating on a female because she didn't want to holler at none of y'all.
That's you don't got no mama. You don't got no mama. And you was
that.
raised by animals.
Even if you was raised
movement.
by animals, like still, like
okay. So flirting for me, I'm gonna say flirting to me is more of touching the arms while speaking. You laughing. You always want to lean on the person. You may be giving compliments that you're not giving to your spouse, like, oh, you look beautiful today. And you didn't say that to your spouse, but you're saying it in front of your spouse. Is like that I can take as flirting. Like, okay, my nigga, do I look beautiful? Say that to me first. And then you say to the next one.
Facts.
Yeah. So to me, I'm like, flirting comes more than just words. I feel like words are
But now you can't say more than just words because the words are still there, so it's still
like
flirting
if
with the
you ain't
words.
asking for no buns, those are words. But like if you're just saying hi, how you doing? Is everything okay? How's the family? Oh, everything's cool. How's your mom? Like, I don't take that as flirting. Some people take that as dragging on a conversation and flirting. I don't take that. Some people like you never know. Probably was best friends with your brother. Do ladies give that back? I
Yo,
don't
great
think.
fucking question, but I was
I
coming in.
Ladies, give that back. I was trying to let you talk.
don't, okay. Ladies,
See, we about to have you a special guest sitting your ass right here.
here, right? We're about to bring them up. But I feel like, even with ladies answering, do ladies generally go up to a man and say, hey, what's up? How's you doing? How's your family? I would say older women. Yeah, I feel like older women, but I feel like the younger ladies are more just like, hi, how you doing? Oh, okay. Oh, I saw your spouse. So I saw your kids the other day, and they kind of keep it pushing after that.
Yeah.
I feel like all of those conversations is not cheating to me. I feel like when it goes a
You
little
mean
bit
flirting?
oh yeah, flirting, my bad, because we have a lot of cheating questions,
Yeah.
my bad. I feel like that's not flirting to me. Flirting goes to a lot more. You could just tell within a certain body language, I would say. Also
Like
with
what?
me,
Long touches, long hugs.
yeah, the
Like
girl
how you?
falling on you, like, stuff like that. Like, why is she like every time she laughs, she gotta throw her head on you? Like something like that is flirting.
Yeah. I
But
see
to
what you're saying.
me,
I got you.
what's weird for me is that I understand that men kind of need an ego stroke. And
You
I
think
feel
women don't
like
need that either? You think women don't need that either? They need a sticker stroke, like that. Like
hold on, where my females at? I'm in the room with two guys.
Hold on. So you think females don't need that too? Oh, you had to think about it.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say women who are nah, because there's certain type of women. Like there's introverts, there's extrovert
Yeah, but
women, there's women that out there, there's women that's not out there, there's victim
they
women.
still got that
Like to
ego.
me, the reason why I don't need it, and I can only talk about myself, but earlier we watched something on YouTube, and like she needed her ego stroke because her husband was away in Iraq, and she had Tom, Dick, and Harry. Excuse my language again, YouTube. But she had everybody.
Me, right?
She had everybody and their mama.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what she wanted. So she kind of needed that ego stroke. Well, for me, I have somebody calling. I have been a victim. So that attention and flirting puts me in a very introvert corner. Like, no, we ain't going to see you had the person's name come on. All right.
Shit
How
happened.
you doing? Thank you for calling.
Yo, what's good?
I'm going to say.
Yo, what's going on, baby? What's up? Oh, that's a fact. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's
Of course,
different.
yeah.
That's different.
As they should.
It's different for someone to say that.
Okay.
Like to me, I like that you said that because the reason why I say that's different is because men bluntly wouldn't state that. Like, yo, I want like on some not I want my woman to feel beautiful only not for me, but for everybody and herself. I don't mind the attention she gets with whatever she puts on, as long as she feel good in that. A lot of men don't say that. A lot of men like, yo, I don't care what she wear because she wearing it for me. They automatically put themselves top. And he just said, yo, I don't mind as long as you feel good about yourself. I don't care what it is. Like you got dressed up, you feel good.
Now hold on. I'm gonna give a scenario. So now she dressed up, y'all could be out, and that one guy that looks attractive has a conversation with her.
And
hold on. I'm asking you. You the female. Why am I asking another nigga? He
How
can
do
hear,
you
he
feel?
can hear me.
How do you feel if I get dressed and I'm like that?
No,
and
wait. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
And the next guy, he's attractive, or whatever the case may be, and y'all sit down, y'all have that conversation, and he start flirting. and then you or whoever, I'm just saying,
you took it to the left. Let's bring it back right.
No,
You
listen,
took it to the left.
No, because flirting leads to shit.
Okay,
That's
but he
what
was talking
people
about
got.
clothes.
All right, you're not understanding.
Mm-hmm.
You could be over there, I could be over here. A person cannot know I'm with you and come towards you and think you single.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So now he gets into that conversation. Of course, you look how you look, beautiful.
Okay,
and
that
now
goes
he starts
by.
to
That's
flirt.
like the same conversation
No.
of somebody walking past.
Course,
so he comes up, he's like, "How you doing, miss? You know, I see you standing over here next to the bar. What are you drinking? I'd like to buy you a drink." So no, what are you saying?
You not listening because you cutting me off. You not understanding. Y'all having that conversation. He's attractive.
Mm-hmm.
That woman at that time might have that conversation with him and still be flirting, knowing she's married or in a relationship, because that can happen.
I'm okay, so I'm gonna take myself out of this conversation because I'm not understanding this question.
Okay, you ready? All right, I'm gonna say this again. Boom. Look, it's not. Look, it's on her to it's on her to respond to that. That's like, okay, we out. I'm gonna give it me. Look, you ready? We out. Boom. You over here talking to a group of people. I'm over here. Shorty come. She don't know I'm married. Okay. She comes over here. She starts to have this conversation. She's starting to flirt. I flirt back.
Okay.
That leads to shit.
Yes.
Is that okay?
No.
All right then. So now wait. So once she starts to flirt, my intentions, listen. Okay, you're a beautiful woman, but I'm married.
Okay.
A female should do that too once a nigga start flirting. But females don't do that. They entertain it. Not saying you, baby.
I feel like that goes both ways.
Yes, of course. It goes both ways.
It
goes both ways. Of course, I want you to come out. Yo, throw this on. Throw that on.
Okay, so he's different. Like you said, you want her to throw.
Yeah, I want her to be. But then at the end of the day, she know where she going.
Okay, so you don't mind nobody flirting.
Yeah, she can flirt.
Okay.
Flirt. I'm a bitch ass nigga with that.
And that's different. Like some men is okay to see their wife get flirt, somebody flirt with them, and it's kind of like a turn on. Like it's not only me. I know she ain't gonna cheat, but it's the trust. The phone.
What you got to say to that, bro?
We almost forgot.
I ain't forget. He listening and he tuning in. What you feel about that?
Flirting is flirting.
How you feel about that, bro? Yeah, you.
Because when she come back home, I'm gonna put something on her. And she ain't gonna, you know what I mean?
So how do you feel about someone? How do you feel about a man flirting with your spouse?
Because if nobody flirts with your spouse, she's not wanted.
Yeah,
like, it could be in front of you, across the room, don't matter. Of course. Yes.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Yeah, that you right. Yeah. You right.
Yeah, that's why I said this. Thank you for calling up. Thank you for calling up. I like.
All right.
The only reason why I was confused because to me it's like there's different levels of flirting. Like body movements mean a lot. So for instance, you could be across the room, I could be at the bar, and the person's bag might be under me. And he talking, we laugh, and he pointing down, and you think, oh, he talking about her outfit. And the whole time he's just like, excuse me, my bag right there. And I was like, oh my God, I was stepping on it the whole time. And I feel like body language would have people think, oh, he was flirting with you. And it was like, yo, actually his bag was under the table.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm that kind of person where I'm going to take flirting as in y'all exchange numbers. If y'all exchange numbers, no, flirting is not cool. If y'all just said hi, how you doing? Because there's people have different levels of flirting.
Up to the number. You have to say what you gotta say to get to
if
the
it
number.
led to the number, there was flirting going on. If it did not lead to the number, sometimes it don't even lead to the number.
That's exactly what
I understand that. Point. But this is
so
my
if
thing.
It led to the number, you allowed another man to get in your brain.
That's
to
not
get
even
your number.
that. Sometimes you can have a whole 30-40 minute conversation with a man, and to you that's flirting.
No, listen.
To me, that's not flirting. That's actually having a conversation.
All right, that's fine. Understand that in my head. That's fine.
Okay.
Now, if that conversation leads to, oh yeah, let me get your number, and you give him your number,
that's why I'm saying, what are y'all levels of flirting? To me, I'm different. Like being polygamy, I don't know what the fuck y'all call this.
I got a question. I got a question. We out right now.
Okay.
Boom. You at the bar, whatever case may be. God come over. How you doing? Yo, what's up? How you doing, miss? What you doing?
He touched me. I'm a victim. You touch me, I'm smacking the fuck out of you. You get what I'm saying? Why I say I'm different. I can't speak like other women. I've been raped before. So that touch right there would have had me spin the block. I'm out. I'm gone. Certain movements when people have conversations where they looking up and down, I feel like they trying to size me up to the point of my strength ability. So automatically I turn into an introvert and I back up. So there's a lot of things that I said, flirting is different for people because I can actually sit down and have a conversation. Yeah. I met someone on an airplane and we went from New Jersey to Texas, Houston, Texas, had an amazing conversation. Amazing. Never exchanged numbers, never nothing, but had a conversation. He was going to a wedding. We talked about kids. We talked about relationships. We talked about things going on in the world right now. No. Yeah. Would you call that flirting?
No.
That was almost a 3.5 hour.
That's not flight. Flirting. Y'all talking about what's going on in life right now. Kids, marriage, this. If you get to what you like to do, you're flirting. That's my opinion. Why am I asking another female? Yo, what am I asking another female at the bar and I'm out with my wife and we chilling? Yo, what you like to do?
It may just have come up on a conversation. Now, if you started the conversation that way, that's different.
Now, what if the other person say some other shit? What's the response to that? Yo, I like to do whatever the conversation that's not supposed to lead to.
Yeah,
right.
But
I get exactly what you're saying. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. We could be on a plane. I could be asleep by the window. You having a whole conversation. Of course, I'm gonna hear it.
I get it. So this is why I'm saying my level of flirting is a little different. If you ask me, I wouldn't mind my husband's ego to be stroked a little bit when he's out having a ball, not exchanging numbers, not going as far as you would say. But if a female came up to you and had a good laugh and y'all was just drinking and y'all was just talking about the scenery and probably what having that day came about, I wouldn't have mind that. That's why I said there's a difference. Because with you're like, yo, so my homie saw you and you was hugged up on the corner. One, I'm a corner person. But you're like, oh, he was hugged up in the corner with you all night. To me, I'm like, yo, we just having a basic conversation. He was an introvert. I'm an introvert. We had an introvert conversation and left it what it is. To you take that as flirting. My homeboy? No, with anybody. Let's say your homeboy saw me at the club.
And he said you, okay, got you.
Okay, to me, like, that's what I'm saying, where in your eyes, you'll look at it different. In my eyes, I'm like, yo, it's cool. As long as I know you didn't come, you came home. I wouldn't say on time, but, you came home in a respectful
Don't let the
hours,
sun beat you
home. So, all right, that sun didn't beat you home. You came home at the right time. I woke up in the morning and you're like, yo, babe, you know what? I met this girl named Jessica at the bar last night. Yo, she was pretty dope. She was a photographer and she worked with this person, that person. I was trying to network her. I'm not gonna be like, okay, so what else y'all talk about? Because if y'all was talking about all of that, there had been a lot more.
No, I'm gonna ask that question, but it's how
I would never ask that question.
Baby, I'm gonna ask that question, but different. I'm not asking it with arrogance. So what? It's okay. Oh, that's what's up, yo. So what else y'all talked about? Regular.
I feel you.
But if it's what else, what else the fuck y'all talk about? You excuse my language, but you can feel that energy. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't even say it because I'm already saying what you told me wasn't the truth. So that's the reason why I wouldn't even say, so what else? Because to me, I feel like if you're my husband and loyalty is what holds in our relationship, I shouldn't ask you what else. Fact. You told me everything.
True.
Period. So that was a good question, love. We lasted 20 minutes on that shit. About to have me walk out. Nah. All right.
Oh, what's the next one? Switch it up.
What do you consider? All right, this was a conversation that you had with one of your friends.
Okay.
What do you consider to be husband and wife only benefits, and would you or should you be giving out these benefits while you're dating? Like, you
What
know
you mean by
how,
benefits?
all right, so you know how some people be like, oh, I'm I will only hold the door open for my wife, hold the bags for my wife. You know, she's just a girl I'm screwing, so I'm not gonna give her those type of open door type benefits. Like certain benefits. Like a girl would say, I'm not gonna cook for a man unless he's my husband. So those benefits I'm gonna give to
Now,
my husband. Like,
okay,
is
cool. I
there
get it. My opinion from the jump, like if I'm single, she knows she just a pop off. I'm just clapping. We cool, but I'm just clapping. You should know already. You not my girl. You not who you are. I'm not holding the door, but respectfully as a man, I hold the door for all ladies. If I'm at the
so
door,
you're not
just as I did today from coming from work from Dunkin'
mm-hmm.
Donuts. Even I was on my way out just to put my drink in the car. The ladies is like this. Yo, come on. I'm a husband. I'm a gentleman. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
come in first. They came. There's like, oh, we still got chivalry. Yeah, it ain't dead yet. I'm still here. Y'all can come in. Y'all old anyway. Not saying they was old, but they was in their 50s.
Like to me, when I was dating, we're married now. Um, when I was dating, I I'm not gonna say I was giving you 100% of those benefits. You know, there's some things I did say, yo, I want to keep for my husband, but those are more like not even sock on doorknob things. Those
That's
are more private
personal.
things.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, those are some things that I did give to my husband. And, I waited after having 2 kids or whatever. So those are, I feel like those things. But when it came down to benefits, I couldn't sit here and say, well, only for my husband, because how would I know he will ever be my husband if I don't kind of give a little bit of those benefits? Like just a sprinkle. Let me see what you do with just a little bit of that and a little bit of this. Now, to see how you come out with those little
He has
situations,
to see
then
that though.
I feel you. But in a
If he don't
dating,
catch it, like if you
then
aware,
how can
like
he be my husband?
exactly.
Period. If he's
If we're
not catching
dating,
it, then he's
I'm
not my
supposed
husband.
to. If we're dating, that means we're trying to build this to the next level. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So if I don't see you as or put you as my wife, it don't make sense. Meaning, all right, you my wife. Well, of course you my wife. You
Okay.
my girl. If I'm at that point where like, yo, I think we can go further. But
Mm-hmm.
at that point, you should already be treating your girl because this is your girl.
So
You only
basically,
fucking well
you should already be given
already.
those
She's the one.
benefits.
Not saying she's the one, but she's the one who you with.
Those
Y'all in
benefits.
relationships together. You
Mm-hmm.
don't talk to nobody else. You ain't having relations with nobody else. It's just this one person. Why would you not treat that person with the respect they deserve?
All
Now,
right.
if they don't deserve it and they treat you like, then all
This is a
right.
benefit. I would say this is a benefit. Some is religion, some is culture. Some people don't move in until they get married. So some people don't show themselves in a bedroom or in their pajamas or anything like that until they get married. Would you give that partner that benefit? Like to me, I feel like you
I would
gotta
have to.
see someone's ugly before I gotta see you
Exactly,
ugly before I'm married you.
exactly,
Like
exactly.
I need to know what your ugly
I
is
wouldn't
and
even
if I
know
could
who
even
you
take
are
it.
when I marry you? Like that's
Okay.
crazy. Like
Some people don't.
that's
Some
don't
some
get me
people.
wrong. Like that's if that's part of their religion or how they live, yo, that's fine. That enemy means you. But me personally, what if I don't like who you are? Not saying body type or whatever case may be, but as a person,
Mm-hmm.
how do you feel as a
Maybe
husband
you're a
or a
messy
wife?
person.
Yeah,
Maybe you
like
don't clean up. Maybe
nah,
you when your lady friend
I'm
come,
good.
you're not changing right. Like
Good.
so I would say benefits should be given in the dating only because not all the benefits, only because you gotta allow the person to make mistakes. I feel like a lot of people assume like, oh, you should know what I like, you should know what I want. And I feel like that happens with communication. That's when a person knows and
Exactly.
understands. But I feel like when it comes down to benefits, I ride the Steve Harvey wave. If you really want to know she's your wife, get paid, give her your check. I'm not saying stay broke and you gave her your rent. I'm not saying all of that. Give her a couple hundreds and see what she does with it. If she goes out and she only takes care of herself, she's for self. If she goes out and she's like, yo, I picked this up for you because I noticed your deodorant was low. So I picked you up this and I got me a little cute this, then she looked out for you at the same time that you looked out for her. So I'm big on that. That's my Steve Harvey shit that I listen to. All right, next.
Oh, hold on. Before we get that, what they saying over here?
Oh, so a lot of people. Well, they were just talking about y'all funny, love y'all pics. Not if your flirting leads to a, and then they cover their eyes, and then it says building a bond is cheating. Yes, building a bond is definitely cheating. I feel like when you build a bond with somebody who's not in a relationship with you, it's definitely cheating. It's definitely a no-go.
That's crazy.
Then somebody said, "Let's go, Queen Desire." What's up, Jack? Look, you're next. You need to come up here with your book, because your book is lit. Look, see, Javi pointing at the chair just for you. You next. All right. Oh, could you continue to be with someone you no longer feel physically attracted to?
I got 2 answers to that.
I gotta go first again.
I'm gonna give you the young me, the young-minded me. Get out of here. I'm not like, what are you doing? The grown me now, I'm not gonna allow you to get to that state. If I see you falling off, like, you could fall off, but if you see falling off, yo, baby, what you doing? Get back in the gym. What we need to do? Go hike, jog, do some push-ups, whatever it is. Okay. I'm just not allowing that. Like, that's like right now.
So basically, you wouldn't allow your partner to.
No, say
to
like right now.
You
gain more weight. Boom, because you lost weight. Boom, you feel me? Which is
hella weight, and then go back to the gym.
But it looks great on you either way, because
this is my natural body. Exactly. This is how we met at 13.
No, you wasn't. You had the yigs, but yeah, you grown. But
you know what?
Yo,
first of all,
you mine. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Anyway, so that's. Hold on, you made me forget where I was at. Fucking my shit up.
This is the
yams. You heard?
All right.
I'm just saying. Where the fuck I was at now? Nah, seriously. Nah, like right now. Say I got you. Nah, say right now. Right, boom. You start gaining more weight. Boom. You're coming in the place it's supposed to be, and some places it's not. Once I feel you not looking how you supposed to, I'm not even letting it get that far, because I know the shit. Nah, baby, what's up? We gotta get back in the gym. Call them up. What's up? We gotta hit the bar. Like, we just not doing that.
I feel you.
That's like right now. I start gaining weight. My cheeks is fat. My stomach is old, crazy. You gonna be like, fuck is you doing?
That's what I did when I first saw you here. The fuck is you doing? We
split.
Talked about that.
Nah, I was split.
Your haircut wasn't.
That's the whole point. They was in my face. Sometimes I don't like attention, and I just want to chill. So I'll look rugged, still look flea, and they still be on it.
I feel you.
So it is what it is.
To me, I feel like I'm too grown to be talking about physical attraction right now. I feel like, I'm at that point where I'm gonna start seeing different stages of my husband. We in our 30s, our late 30s. God willing, we continue to live this healthy. So, if I find something out tomorrow and, something medically has changed his look, like, I'm not gonna say, oh, you ugly now, like, and you sick, like that. There's something wrong. Like, I feel like I'm at that age where if I'm not emotionally attracted to you, if you're not mentally good for my mind, I should say, if you're not good for my mental health, then I'm out. But if we're talking about looks right now, for all of that, like, that don't make no sense. Everybody going on looks, social media, Instagram. Like, I'm not going on looks for right now. Like, if now you
said right now, like maybe in the future,
like, period. Like, I don't know. Like, if you hit 300 pounds, I'm not gonna let you get like that. You know me as a wife. Like, if you fall off, it could be about anything. I'm gonna tell you, like, come on, let's go. See, I'm one of those wives. Maybe guys do this, but I don't know. Like, if I see something fall off, I'm gonna tell you, got a spa day. Maybe you got a spa day. Yeah. First stop is your haircut, and you gonna look at me like, what the fuck? You already know what I'm trying to say.
We've done it. Come through, baby. Yo, get your nails, your feet done. Nah, I don't want to.
Cut it off.
Fuck you, me. You don't want to right now. We going to the salon right now. Fuck you, talk about eyebrows and all that. They still good, but we gonna make them crispy. Fuck is you talking about? Really? I'm gonna sit right outside and listen to some music until you get back in an hour and a half. Because that's how long they be fucking taking.
I feel like we answered this question already.
Which one?
But it came up again. So I guess we're going to answer it again. What is your opinion on threesomes in a relationship?
We had that question? We did that.
Yeah, we had that question. I think it was one of our first episodes or our second episode.
Uh,
Oh, look
uh,
at you forgetting.
yeah, that, yo, I do a lot. Um, do you want my real opinion on it?
I need y'all to comment how many times I snatched this vape
You want my
from him.
real you want my
I might send you a shirt. How about it's not might. I'm gonna send you a shirt if you count how many times I snatched this vape from his hand this whole episode. Go ahead.
so you want my real opinion
Mm-hmm.
on how we all right. My opinion is on what we discuss. Just like my wife said, she feels attractive. You feel you could bring her home. If I like her, we tag her. If not, it's a dub. But at the end of the day,
It's a better question. What about if I say I want a threesome with another guy?
you can go out the door. See you later. Bye.
All right, I'm gonna say this. Now being married and seeing a different light, I felt
But that's the
how
thing.
true
My
it
hold
is.
on, but
That
you ain't let me
fireworks.
finish. That's the thing. On that is like I don't crave or want another woman. Like, of course, other women look attractive, but y'all birds.
Okay.
I don't got a bird. I got the stars, the moon, and the sky. Fuck is that niggas talking about?
So that's how you feel about having that in your relationship. I feel like me.
Yeah. That's like if you wanted a female, you and your female stay, yo. It's the same shit. Of course, I'm looking at
That's a conversation. I feel like that's
You
a
feel-
conversation you need to have in your relationship. I'm gonna end it with that. That's a conversation you need to have. Like me being married, I look at it different. Like before being married, like I experienced the world, so I can say I said I do after I made my mistakes. So with me saying I do after I made my mistakes, I would say right now I feel like that's a conversation between you and the partner, but I'm gonna tell you right now that opens up doors to shit that you might not be able to handle. Like you got to understand now you have to count in the other person's emotions. You and your partner might look at this person like, yo, we just ragging and tagging, and now this person got emotionally attached to y'all. Now this person likes the way they you guys chill, and now they just seem like they want to hit up, and it's not even hitting. Let's say she's a female, it's not even, well, it's going to be a female, but she's not only hitting up the male, she's hitting up the female. Come on, girl, let's go get our nails done, let's go get our hair done. Like, you got to take into account how the man feels. Like, most females automatically like, yo, a man always want that. Nah, some men are very insecure on that. Some men, some men can't handle that, can't handle seeing their spouse having pleasure by another female. I keep telling men always think having a threesome is fun, but you got to understand, when you're actually having intercourse with a female, there's a space from 3 to 5. I'm gonna say that wherever space y'all have is y'all have, but there's a space, there's space between y'all where females, we actually have to rub through the whole way. So it looks a lot more passionate than it does having intercourse with a man. So I would say being early married, I'm not ready for that. Maybe when we hit 10, 15, I feel like if y'all want that in y'all relationship, y'all both have to be, y'all communication got to be so transparent. It's unbelievable. Like, y'all got to be able to talk. Y'all got to be able to, not only count on the other person's emotions, because the other person, what about the other person want to be slick and say y'all raped her? Like, y'all slipped something in her thing. Now y'all got, jail time y'all got to worry about. So it's a lot of things y'all got to take into account when y'all want to invite a third person. So I would say, how do I feel about it in your relationship? If you're not married, go ahead, have fun, learn your mistakes, try it out, say you did it. But when you're married, I say wait, because that karma comes back. Karma comes back in the most craziest way. Y'all might use protection, but she might come out pregnant. Like, don't even bring that into your marriage. If y'all not happy in your marriage, a threesome ain't gonna work and a kid ain't gonna work. Divorce works. Period. I'm gonna say that now. So about threesomes, if y'all just dating, have fun. If y'all married,
yeah, dating, enjoy.
if y'all been married 15, 20 years, have fun. If y'all been married 2, 3 years, get a divorce. Like, y'all trying to cover up something. I'm gonna say that now. I feel like we asked this question again. This question came out also in that same episode. Is it important to know how many sexual partners your spouse had?
What did I say before? I don't know what I said before, but Me being me, I've been through a lot just in general, just through life. Just I'm a wall. So it's like a lot of shit I hurt. But when y'all got that, what are you doing?
I'm
Oh,
sorry, because everybody's writing
oh,
on
so
Facebook and
hold
I
on.
can't see
All
y'all
right,
on
wait.
Facebook.
So
I'm
when
sorry. I
so
don't know why, but it's not clicking in.
all
Um,
right,
Go ahead.
cut me
Sorry.
off again. I'm going home.
You asked me what I'm doing, so it's
I
not
ain't
cutting
asked you
you
what I
off.
said.
I
What you
answered your
doing? You just
question.
said boom, 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 bam. You want
All right,
all
go
right,
ahead.
but nah. Anyway, Jesus Christ, y'all seen this? This is last episode, the episode before that, and the one before that. Now y'all see what I go through. Look, what
Mm-hmm.
you got to say to that?
Nothing. Answer your
Okay.
question.
No, now you ain't got nothing to say.
No, because I want to go to these people and what they got to say. Go ahead.
So anyway, I said what I said. Go ahead. Cause I
You
forgot now.
automatically
Cause
forgot.
I forgot. Cause you cut me off. Well, go ahead.
I wasn't speaking to you. Maybe I shouldn't speak into the mic.
Go ahead.
Um. So the question was
Nah, you just yo. My wife is crazy. Go ahead. What was the question?
because we're not even looking. All right.
What was the question? If you go
In
into the
my
question.
opinion, it looks like it don't matter when you're in love. Love causes you to see the past and the physical. You don't see weight or appearance as long as the fire is still blazing inside. That's just my opinion. Hashtag 2 cents.
Okay, that's your opinion.
So Nemo said if she's confident in her relationship, then it won't work. It won't go past flirting. Very, very true. Attractive or not, if someone compliments you, it's up to you to let that person know. Thank you. I'm sorry
Yeah,
because
but
these
if a
comments is
compliment
not coming up
comes,
in our screen. Some people
like
comments
on
are.
that, on a comment, like if some you outside, you by yourself, whatever case may be,
Okay.
and see a person, yo, you beautiful. Of course, thank you. Why not say thank you? Just have a person. Oh, you handsome. Thank you.
And the cleaning and crafting corner is listening. Hi guys. Thank you for tuning
Tuning in.
in. So, I know the question was, is it important to know how many sexual partners your spouse had? I'm gonna tell you no. Because when I met him, he had 2 kids. So, well, when I met him at 13, he was a virgin. When I met him again, he had 2 kids. So to me, I'm not counting about how many sexual partners. I want to know how many lessons you learned. So if you learned your lessons, that was good enough for me. I don't care how many partners you had. You had your fun. I feel
All
like
right. So
I
what if I
wanted
had
to.
like 500,
Wouldn't care.
1,000?
Wouldn't care.
What if I was a porn star?
As long as you can stop that for this relationship.
Okay.
As
Okay.
long as you can stop it for this relationship,
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't mind. Cause I have been in relationships with ex people that they showed me past, tapes that they had. You get what I'm saying? Matter of fact, when I went through your phone after a month, you had a past tape in your phone. I didn't care because I wasn't in your life. I wasn't. Now, if I was in your life at the time, then that's cheating. Now that it's go past just that video. But to me, I feel like X, porn is the same way as just homegrown videos. So to me, I feel like as long as it was your past, so I wouldn't mind. Would some people sit there and watch it? Some people won't. Like to me, I'll watch it. I don't care. So I don't care how many partners you had. Like as long as you're not adding anymore after you had me. Like as long as I'm your last partner, I'm fine. If you had 1,000, cool. Like the only thing I can't say. I would say if we was dating, of course, that's what we said when we first met each other. Oh, we clean. We
Oh, yeah,
share
of
papers.
course.
That's I feel like that's the only big thing. If you're clean, like, do you got your papers? Not even if you clean, because everybody gonna say yeah, and they really don't know. So
Need
can
that
we
black
go
and
get
white.
tested together? Like,
If a
I don't
person
even want to
tell
know how many partners you have. Can we go get tested
if
together?
your girl or your man tell you, yo, let's go get tested, right? Hold on. If they tell you let's go get tested, they be like, for what?
Oh,
Something going on. Something got to be going on. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion. Like
they scared about something.
scared about something. Me?
So, yo, let's
Yup.
go.
We went to right now.
Right?
Tomorrow? When? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, of
See,
course.
before, no, right?
Nah, if y'all, yeah, of course. Of course, that's not a
See?
question. Yeah, that's a fact.
Before you with her, maybe.
Yes.
After?
Because before you with her, you want to set your everything. But after
No, you Gucci.
I feel you.
after we
So basically, before you date somebody, so so you want to know the numbers.
No, listen. I don't care about the numbers. Like
Okay.
when we first happened, boom. Okay. Right.
Okay, but when you want to actually lock it in, as in yours, that's when you care about the numbers.
Well, no, not even that. Because if she's saying, "Oh, well, we got to check and see,"
Okay, that's something different. Okay, so then yeah, you agree with us. Okay,
Yeah, of
so
course.
numbers don't count. Numbers of spouses before y'all date count. I mean, okay, yeah, that don't count. All right, y'all people just gotta go get tested. STDs on a high right
On a
now,
high.
on an all time high. Y'all need to go find a Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood is not only for abortions. That shit is free testing.
A lot of y'all don't know
I'll
that.
let y'all know that right now. Planned Parenthood also gives you free STD tests, and HIV is big. Like y'all keep thinking actually talking about HIV. Moderna. I think it is Moderna, the vaccine. Yeah, they talking about they trying to make a HIV shot. I don't understand. I just need to find that plant. That Sahi is it his name Sahi? I just need to find that plant. Oh yeah, we ain't gonna have vaccine conversation, but yeah, we're not vaccine people. So we're gonna say that right now. I am not the government guinea pig as of yet. I do have all my other vaccines that my ancestors
of
have put in my
course.
body, but these vaccine is my body, my choice. And if your choice is to get the vaccine, then more power to you. And if your choice is not about getting the vaccine, more power to you. And you just don't know, you on the wing about it, more power to you and your choices. Is your body.
What I'm gonna say to that is, yo, you are who you are. I'm just not getting something that's not helping me. That's just my opinion. That's all I gotta say. You can still get it even though you got it.
You know
The
what?
shot. But we ain't even gonna get into
How
all
about
that.
this?
Yeah.
What's up, little Faint? Gang, gang.
Shout out. She said, "Tell little Faint, gang, gang."
That's our little
Gang,
nephew.
gang.
That's our
That's
little
my
nephew.
gang.
He's a,
Yeah, I was
you
not
know
expecting
what
that. Oh, so I ain't even. I'm over here doing. All I hear is, "Yo, what's up, little Faint, gang,
gang,
gang."
gang. Look, I'm gonna let y'all know now. Lil Faint is like one of those little nephews that want to be down, want to be off the porch, but still got a whole collar on the porch.
Yo, your aunt
You
coming
know,
at
one of
your neck
those-
right now.
You know, one of those kids that be like, yeah, I could go. All right, we going to the store. Hold on, let me ask my grandmother first. Nah, they got the two was off the porch. I love you.
You gotta come back.
Yo, nah, she coming at your neck. She coming at your neck.
You gotta come back.
Nah, he a little.
Coming at your neck right now. But nah,
Yeah, I can't.
feel me, nephew out here doing this thing in his music
Yes,
career, you know.
yes.
He in Florida doing
I
this thing.
I don't think he started a YouTube yet.
Nah, yeah, I'm not sure, but if he do, is that
Yo,
Little
check
Faint
out his
Instagram, Little Faint Facebook, Little Faint as y'all see. Tune
completely.
in, you feel me?
He's tuning
SoundCloud.
in right now on
Lil
YouTube.
Faint.
So you know what? If he's tuning in on YouTube, he definitely have a page. Just look up Lil Faint. He's definitely growing.
Yes.
You know, from the first time I listened to his stuff, I was looking at him like, "All right, bro, you better stay in school." Now I'm like, "Okay, you got something. Go ahead, little man. Go ahead, little man.
Feel
You
me?
doing something." He said she on my ass all the time. You know that, Neff. You know that. I'm always on you. If I'm not on you, who will be? Look. All right, so let's get to this next question before we talk about his ass all night. Your spouse tells you that they was as close as possible to physically cheating, but they thought about you and came home. What is the first thing you say to them? I thought this topic was awesome.
All right. I don't know because it never happened, but my opinion, like knowing me, is that
Yo, hell no, he going back to the streets.
yo, my mentality. Yo, you serious? Like, so you telling me you was like, I could have said y'all could have been naked. Who knows?
Look, they said as close as possible. That was the statement. As close as possible.
Clay's legs off. You hear me? Clothes off. Y'all in the bed. Y'all, sweating. Y'all doing. Y'all kissing. Yo, you cheated. I don't give a fuck how you feel. You cheated.
Okay.
You cheated, bro.
So
you
now
cheated.
This
you
is
supposed to be mine. You let another nigga touch on this, especially at that moment. You know how that felt? What? Fuck signing papers. You going now. Gotta go. Your clothes. I'll send it to the storage myself. You getting the fuck out of here. You can get on a plane. Nah, nah, you cheated.
all right.
You cheated. That's like me. Boom. I got shorty bent over, but I ain't touch her, but I'm about to go in. Nigga, you cheated, right?
Okay.
That's it. That's my opinion.
I didn't look. I didn't.
Nah, I'm just saying. That's
I
my
wasn't
opinion.
the one who made this topic.
I know. I'm just saying. That's my
I got
opinion.
killed like 10 times on this episode. Look, my trainer got up. You in the camera.
Look,
you in the camera.
You in the camera. Back up.
Go ahead.
He said, I'm fucking her up. Why are you fucking her up? I'm not putting my hands on her. I'm fucking him up, yeah, but I ain't putting I want to put my hands on, but I can't put my hands on. I'll pluck her. She'll go a fucking mile. Nah, I'm not putting hands on.
Mike Smith said, "Nah,
I'm not. Yo,
I love
you
you
cheated.
too. I love you, bro.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not.
I gotta go.
I
back
got to
Facebook.
this point.
I'm sorry.
No, look. I'm gonna tell you right now. No. This is what I'm doing. Son getting knocked out, ligament being broke. Shorty, your shit going to the storage. You out on the street. That's it. I'm moving on. Nah, that's crazy. Nah, that's a dub. You taking her back?
I keep because once I give it to her, she gonna know.
Nigga, you been giving to her all this time. She should have known.
She's never gonna do that again.
Nah, she should have known from when you giving it to her. If I'm giving you
being
all
her
this
and staying with her.
Okay, look, it's not even about when you give it to her. It's just different.
Yeah, I feel you, but now that's cheating.
All right, let me go on the question. If anybody just tuned in right now, let me go back to this question.
Go back to the question.
Only because a lot of people end up tuning in on this question. I don't know what it was. Like everybody's like, "Oh, clickbait." Hold on.
Come on.
It says your spouse tells you that they was as close as possible to physically cheating, but they thought about you, came home. What is the first thing you say to them? I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna have to take a walk. My answer, I'm gonna have to take a walk.
Yeah, you walking the fuck out. You got to go.
Only because I gotta see the placement of our relationship at that very moment.
We could be strong.
Nah, not even. It like what about
death.
in the part of that relationship, y'all at each other's neck, y'all rolling, y'all da da da. And to her, she like, yo, I'm off this. And right when she get into that moment where she thought she was off this, she's like, nah, I can't lose my husband, I can't lose my kids, I can't, and I want to work this out. And that was her way of saying, yo, you know what? There's something lacking in our relationship. So, I found myself in this position and I realized there is something lacking. So before I go forward and not stopping,
you ready?
What can we work on?
I'm gonna tell you where that happens.
Why the
fuck you wasn't communicating that from when shit happened?
Some people wake up at different moments.
True. You woke up and your ass was cheating because you kissed this nigga. I don't know if I'm not saying you, but I'm saying I don't know if you gave the nigga some neck. I don't know. He probably didn't put it in, but you probably gave the nigga some neck. You did all this kissing. You kissed on him like you would kiss on the man you with and all that. Nah, you thought that nigga was me. And then when it was about to happen, you said, nah, I can't lose my marriage. No, none of this. Bitch, you lost it. Sorry, not calling you a bitch, but I'm just saying, bitch, you lost it.
All right.
Because you physically gave this man what I'm only supposed to have.
So I'm gonna ask you this. Is it for better, for worse, or is it until you disrespect me?
It's both.
Oh
shit. Because I'm not disrespecting. It's like this. You ready? Nah, seriously. Look, seriously. Look, if I'm out there, right, boom, I'm not cheating. I'm loyal. I can give you all the orgasm, all this. I please you in all ways.
But what about at that moment you're not doing none of that?
Let me finish. Please you at all moments.
Okay.
And I'm doing my thing as a man supposed to. Provided doing everything. Everything good. I look good, smell good, everything Gucci. What is it? Why would a person want to go out and do that? Because what? Where's our communication at? Why you didn't communicate? If we so much communication, people, and we communicate, why, if something was lacking or you felt this type of way, why you didn't come to me and be like, yo, baby, da-da-da-da-da-da?
Because I'm going to tell you this. The vision of a husband is not the vision of a wife. So even though your vision is you're getting to the bag, you're paying bills, you smell good, you're getting dressed, at that time,
I'm pleasing you, bringing the money in, I'm treating you right. Don't forget all that.
At that time, all I'm hearing in your statements is I'm. And that to that other person, I'm might be like you're leaving me out. So this is why I say it's kind of like if you came home.
Now, what if that person is not leaving that person out?
Now, only thing is, right? So you keep saying, and then he's trying to give everything
to that girl. He's giving everything.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? He's trying
This is what you asked
Yeah, he's a
for.
trying man.
Right, so
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck is
Okay, so the same thing that he said. What the why the hell you cheating? What's going to get you as soon as possible?
If I gave you
as close as possible.
My thing is, this, of course, my thing is, if I gave you everything you asked for in a man, physically, mentally, emotionally, all that,
so then what?
Why would the person go out there and do that? So I gave you what you want. Now you got what you want, and then you just gonna go do this.
Okay, what about the person? What about you wasn't? Because you know what?
If you wasn't,
the question didn't. Then the question. Look.
You switch.
No, I didn't switch the question. I did not switch the subject. Look, this is the question. No, I'm not. I'm gonna say the question again. Your spouse tells you they came. The spouse tells you that they came as close as possible to physically cheating, but the thought of you happened and they came home. What's the first thing you say to them? So it didn't say, hey, the relationship was bad and then they came home, or the relationship was good and then they came home. It just said that happened. So you base it on whether it was good. Now I'm asking you, base it on whether the house is on turmoil. Because I'm gonna let you know now, in relationships, there's all types of roller coasters. And it comes to a point where people are not physically attracted to each other at that time. They still emotionally there, but physically they're not communicating well. It comes to a point where couples get to a point where they can't have that communication. So what about if your spouse came and said this to you while it was at one of those downfalls? What is your next action? Like me, my next action, like I said, I would have to take a walk because okay. My trainer said you sticking to your wife. Hold on, can I do the comment?
Of course. Hold on. I agree with you on that. I don't get all the details and who this person is, because somebody gotta get hands and feet for that. That's just too much. Like we on like that's just too somebody. I gotta put hands and feet on somebody. It's not gonna be my wife. We're gonna talk it out. We're gonna agree because I'm gonna say you cheated, but physically, of course, he didn't enter you, whatever case may be. You didn't cheat. Physically, okay, cool.
He's still like, stick with your wife.
I'm gonna stick it with my wife. But son, it's not me hating or me jealous. I can't take it out on the next person. I only can take it out on the person on who you was with. So therefore, son, we ain't gotta put on the gloves. We could put them on, but you gotta catch these hands.
Okay.
Of course, you're sticking with your wife, but son still gotta catch these hands. You're sticking with your wife, but your son gotta catch these hands. That's it.
My brother tuned in today. What's up, Chino? I'm gonna call you that, even though your name is broadcast. I'm gonna tell you right now. Go into YouTube and change your name. I'll teach you that when I get Chino, off the air. So
good.
He said, "Fuck all of that. That means your emotions are dead. So keep kicking." Keep kicking boulders with them open-toe sandals. Communication is key. I don't want to hear communication after you realize you almost fucked up.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Right. Look, we got a lot of comments. Hold on. Let me go to another one. Another person
said... one? What, we got another one?
Damn, but the relationship has to matter. If matters. If not, she was playing you from the jump, using a man.
Yeah.
Someone said, I guess it depends on what's almost cheating. If it was nothing physical, but we got to sit down and really talk about us. Somebody said, but what if the woman
say that again? What if
incites the man? Sorry. And I got my fucking glasses on. I definitely ate the laptop. Just all right. See, I knew this was gonna be interesting. Look, this made me want to take off my jacket for this. Like I said, to me, I feel like I'm just gonna have to take a walk because I'm gonna have to think logic. I'm gonna say this: if a person was ready to give up the relationship, they don't went all the way and then told me they cheated. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I feel like when they got to that very point, I'm gonna get completely upset. I'm gonna be like you. I want to know who she is, where you met her. Do I want to meet her? No. Do I want to sit down with her? No, because I'm gonna tell you right now, all the questions I'm gonna ask her is gonna make me change who I am to try to be her. And if no one understands that, I feel like you're not in tune with yourself. I feel like when you learn that someone you really love had caught interest in somebody else, I don't want to hear, oh, I won't change like them. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all start studying they fucking move. Cut it out. So I'm gonna say, me logically, I'm gonna have to walk away. And the first thing I'm gonna say is, what made you think of me? So that would be my first question. That's what it asks at my trainer and my husband then took
So you
this
telling me, boom.
completely.
So all right,
My first question, yeah,
hold on. So you telling me, say I did that, which that ain't happening.
mm-hmm.
Say I did that, and I came home and I said that. Your first thing you gonna do is take a walk? Nah, I've been around you. You my wife. You gonna blow up for a second, then you taking a walk.
Okay, so I'm gonna blow up and I'm gonna take a walk. And
And
my first
I
question,
don't.
my first question is gonna be
My opinion on like, we don't even got a handful of big arguments. I'm just pick one of them. We don't even got that. I'm just saying one of them. My opinion on one of those big arguments, just off that, you out here. Bounce with me, grab the floor, hit the floor, bounce with me.
All right. Can I answer? Can I finish my answer now?
Yeah, of course. That was just
my answer is just the reason why I already said my answer like 15 times and I broke it up. The reason why my question is gonna be like, why did you think of me? Is because at that very moment, I want to know what made you think of a happy moment that you didn't want to lose. And how can we get back to that? Because if you got to that point of cheating, there's something lacking here. And
I agree.
the other day we was in a car and you had made a statement. We was talking about how emotional I am. I'm not a very emotional person in my relationship. I think it comes, I don't know where it comes from. My mom hugged me. She gave me plenty of kisses, but I'm not emotional. So am I like very touchy, feely? I feel like I have enough. To him, he feels like he don't. So then his statement, I told him, I was like, no, I don't know. Something came up about him going out with his homeboys. So he was like, so if you think I'm not getting that emotion at home, you think it's wrong for me to hang out with my homeboys? And I said, yeah. And to him, he's like, no, it's not. I said, yes, it is. Because if you're lacking something at home and you using hanging out with the homeboys as this is my release because I'm not getting that emotion at home, someone at that very moment while you're in that space is going to give you that emotion, because the devil works that way. And when the devil does that, you're going to flop. And he had to take a moment back, like, nah, that's not what I mean. I just mean, like, I'm just gonna, instead of want that, I'm gonna go, fill that space with something else, like hanging out. And I was like, nah, it don't sound right. So to me, I feel like if my husband chooses to start hanging out with the boys more, yes, I'm like, is this something I'm doing wrong? Is something, am I not showing you that emotions? This is why I say therapy is very big in relationships. Therapy is not, we're having a problem, let's go see somebody. No, I'm not saying go find a white therapist. You don't know our life. I'm gonna tell you that. White man, white woman, I apologize, I'm not being biased, but I'm being truthful. You as a white person didn't live my minority life, so I can't tell you about my minority stories and my cycles if you don't understand. I'm not gonna go to an Indian person because cultural, you don't know my culture, you don't know my national, you don't know, my beliefs. I'm not gonna go to Egypt or something where it's a man-based island, because then they're gonna agree whatever the man says is right. So, or a woman's base. So I will go to a black person or a Spanish person, because you know what my nationality holds, my culture holds, what could be some of the cycles and us being minorities. So I always say go to therapy.
Yeah.
I would say go to therapy, because at that very moment, I know I'm gonna need therapy, because we're not gonna understand. I'm not gonna understand why you almost did it and why you stopped, and you're not gonna understand why you want to stay in this relationship. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So on that point, I don't know. If you as close as possible is at that time, it's not about beating whoever dumb niggas is about to go to jail. 25 to like, it's not nothing about that. It's just more like go to therapy, talk about it, because there's something lacking in that relationship. I don't think two people who are really happy and really got everything going for themselves and paying bills and, tripping and, even if you're not tripping out here hustling together, I don't see that happening. I feel like if it does happen and you are going all in, male or female, then that person is not ready to take those steps with you, and that person got to go and find themselves.
Facts. 1,000%.
I just got mad serious. Next question. Look, next question is, if one of us cheated, oh Lord, if one of us cheated, would it be okay for the other person to get a pass?
Answer the question. Now she want to take a sip. I bought you a drink. Ooh, nah.
Hold on.
That's my version.
I'm gonna say this. Hey
yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's what I gotta say to that.
Yo, I'm done.
I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of people don't know me. This is the reason why we got podcasts, for you to know me, for me to know you. Boom, out. So I have been treated. I have been treated like shit in the past, which means I have been cheated on.
Not by me, but
yes, definitely. My husband have not cheated on me. I've been cheated on in the past, and I have forgave. And forgiving taught me that I do not forget. So even though I may not verbally bring it up all the time, after I forgave you, I still mentally think about it, and I mentally put myself in bad. Damn. Okay. Drop down, boy. Get your eagle on.
I'm comfortable. I've been that comfortable. You feel me?
I would say, I can't do it because just I don't know. It puts me in a bad mental state. Like I'm trying to be somebody I'm not. Like when I get cheated on, it's like I'm trying to do things that to please somebody, and then I'm not pleasing myself. So I'm gonna say it's not about giving. Actually, I am. I'm gonna give you the biggest pass of your life, and that's freedom. Bye.
Bye.
Deuces.
But if you didn't, if you almost cheated,
would I give them a pass? Would I give them an almost pass?
If you cheated, it's a dub. But if almost, which is basically damn near cheating, you good. No, you wife for something else.
All right. I'm like, all right. No, that ass. Even if you almost cheated, I guess I gave you a pass if we stayed together. That was your pass. You used
it.
It wasn't, it wasn't given to you. You used it. We went to therapy to fix it. So, I wouldn't say you said you almost fucked her. You didn't say you did fuck her.
Yeah,
the only thing I gotta get over, excuse my language. Ooh, yeah. Henny in the system, ain't no telling when I just nah
relation. Y'all chill. Have you on my
I would say that was your past, like so if you almost did it, that was your past, like, and I forgave you, that was your past. But if you fully cheated, I can't get over it, because I already told you when we first met. Oh, he yawning, going to sleep. When we first met, I told you.
I just yawned.
I know, I feel you. When we first met, I told you I can't take cheating, because to me, if you cheated on me, my payback is I got to cheat on you back. And once I cheat on you, I'm no longer mentally in the relationship. So it's a dub. It ain't no passes. You cheated, that's it. You're done. You're finished.
But if you almost cheated, it's cool.
No, we're going to therapy. It's not cool. We now got to pay extra money to.
Yeah, but it's still
help.
Cool, because I'm not saying it's cool. It means it's not a pass. It's we gonna work this out. You almost cheated, but that shit cheating. That's cheating.
All right. So how do you feel? If you cheated, would you give me a pass?
Nah. Because
if I cheated, I'm out this relationship. I'm gonna say that now. If I physically cheated on you and you have not cheated on me, I'm already out this relationship. I don't need you to throw me the peace sign. I'm telling you I'm peace.
Cool.
Oh God.
But somebody getting broken up.
I feel you.
That's it. Somebody getting broken up.
He always why you so aggressive?
It's not. That's just you get somebody. Yeah, because you gotta understand. Some people in this world could get cheated on and mentally bug out.
Okay.
You see what I'm
Very true.
saying?
All right.
I'm not gonna mentally bug out. I need to take my anger out. I'm not gonna just run around and punch random people. Nah. You need to take me to this man's house or his where he at, physically by himself or with his peoples. Me personally, I do not care. Fam, let me holler at you for a second. I ain't come on looking all crazy. Yo, let me holler at you for a second. Once you get close, I'm decking you. Bing, bang, boom.
I had met someone, not to go off topic, but to stay on this topic. I know someone who was married.
Okay.
And Mike Smith. Thank you for tuning in, Mike Smith. Big up to Mike Smith. If they definitely got a channel, you better tune in.
Thank
if
you for tuning in.
Have
Facts.
a channel, it doesn't matter. You could still subscribe. Thank you for my Philip. It says, sorry, Mike is a person, not a it. It's over. You cheated unless the significant other really loves you. But personally, I would quit. Same here. Personally, I'm quitting. Like you cheated, I quit. I'm not gonna deal with that mental health. Like that's my mental health.
I put my all in and you gave it
health.
to somebody else.
Yeah,
Nah.
I'm good. I had met somebody. Well, I know somebody. I keep saying met, but I know someone who was married.
You had to meet him though. No. You had to meet him.
I know someone who was married, and while they was married, their spouse got pregnant by someone else, and the person tried to stay, but emotion.
Hell no. I'm sorry. That's yo. Nah. That's
Okay.
like right now. Say it's not gonna happen, but you go step out and get pregnant. I'm sorry. I incriminate myself right now. I don't give a fuck. You got to go. That you just violated. I just gave you my all.
But I wouldn't know if it's yours or his.
Nah, I wouldn't. All right, we're gonna find out paternity test. We're gonna go. What's the show we be watching? We going there. Right after they say who the father.
No, we say we watching paternity test.
And it's not me. Oh, nah. Right in the courtroom. I do not bing bop boom. Nah, y'all wilding. You totally disrespect me. That you disrespected by cheating. But having another man's child, nah. You deserve to get all 25 hands, knees, elbows. Nah, that's crazy. That's different.
I understand.
That's a whole different type of sandwich.
But this person in this situation decided to contact the man and go out for drinks and have a drink. And I felt, as I told this person, I said, you're very strong for that. And the reason why I say you're strong for taking the man out that impregnated your wife and have a conversation is because at that time you didn't think emotionally, you wanted to think logically. How did it happen? When did it happen? Where was y'all? Yada yada. Let me see what kind of person I married, because according to what I married is not true, and you got a different side. So I want to see the side you receive, so I know whether I'm staying or not. So
if I pregnate a female, and you no, I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying.
Go ahead. He's about to get cut. Y'all know how these Puerto Ricans do. We be cutting. We got
say it's us. Just say it's us, which is not happening. Say it's us, which is not happening. Mm-hmm. And I go out and I impregnate a female. Mm-hmm. You telling me you gonna call? I'm not saying you, but would you call up and sit down and have that conversation with this person logically, whatever that is?
Yes.
Yo, I love you to death, you my wife, but me in my head, I don't believe that. You taking next off.
I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm in the beginning. Yes, I am taking next off. I'm gonna be upset. I'm not saying I'm going to meet her as your wife. I am going to meet her as Desire. I am no longer Mrs. Nash at that moment.
I am will now be still be because you still sign at that dotted line.
No,
hold on. We watched it today on TV.
Okay, I signed at that dotted line until the divorce is whatever. My divorce papers will already be in at that moment.
All right, they could be in. It's not finalized.
Final. It might not be finalized.
You're still the wife.
Okay, so
until it's finalized. So
I wouldn't be claiming
as Mr. Nash.
I wouldn't be claiming it.
You sure?
I'm positive.
All right.
If you impregnate somebody else, I'm positive I would not be rocking your last name. I am nobody's fool, because if that was the case, I'll have a red nose and you call me boo boo. But anyway. So on that note, I will meet up with her after I'm mentally calm and everything. Not to ask her how it happened, not to ask her anything else, but I will now give her the key to you. I'm gonna let her know I am stepping back. I am stepping to the side. However it happened, whenever it happened, that is cool. Whatever. I want no hard feelings. Understand whatever growth your child is gonna go through. I hope it's healthy. I hope it's wealthy, and that's about it. So that's why I say I understand him by going to the other guy. I do that. I would do that after I calm down.
I'm not going looking
but
for
I'm
him.
out.
You're gonna take me to him. I'm not going. Yo, tell me this. Tell me that. Take me to his house. Tell him come outside. Act like everything is normal.
Okay, but what about if I told him I wasn't even married? What about if I was like, yo, I'm not married, I live by myself, yada yada, so on and so forth. And this person didn't believe social media, so he never had a social media, and it was easy for me to knock him over the head that I wasn't married. He didn't see the stain on my ring finger, because if I take off my rings, you'll see my stain, just like you'll see his stain. What about, those are some things that I didn't approach him on. I don't feel like I should, like, in my instance, if I have been in a relationship where the guy did tell the young lady, oh, we're just roommates, we're none of this. And when I found out, I caught them in a hotel room. I wanted to beat her life, but at the same time, something in me said go after him. And when I went after him, I found out she didn't know nothing about me. To me, to this very day, I think that's lies, because if you walk into his office at the time, when you walked into his office, he had pictures of me. So I don't want to hear that you didn't know him and I was together. I didn't care. But at the same time, is what he said. Oh, we're, our communication is off. We're not doing anything. It's like roommates, yada, yada, yada. And that's what she probably fell on. So like I said, I can't really come to her, because I got to see what the person that owed me my loyalty, that the person you cheated on me with, don't owe me nothing, not a nickel, not a dollar, not a penny. Who owes me is you. And it is not basing that on finances. Is you owe me your loyalty. You signed at the dotted line and said for thickness through health, to sex to sex to to death do us part. I said sex. I don't know where my life is at. To sex do us part, right? So that's what you sign up for. So until you sex me out and started sexing her, that was the problem for me.
So now, what if the person knew? He or she knew?
Oh, I'm being your ass. I'm being your ass not because of him. I'm not trying to fight for him back, for the principal.
Because
like I wanted to fight that girl. Remember, it was funny.
Yep.
Years after, I end up bumping into her, and I was like, "Yo, deep down inside of me, I did want to fight off a principal." And you was like, "Well, then that means you still emotionally in that relationship." It's not even that. It's because I didn't get to catch her at that very time. And I'm not like law. You don't got 10 years into it's over. No, principal is principal. I'm from the streets, so whenever I catch you is when I catch you. Whether it was 5, 10, 3 years, 5 months, 3 seconds, like. I caught you. I caught you. Like I caught you.
Gotcha.
But so I would just say she didn't owe me loyalty. I'm not fighting her. Okay. He like, I'm still beating his ass though.
Because somebody gotta get beat up. Somebody gotta catch hands. Like my release has to come out. My anger has to come out.
Why don't you go box?
That ain't enough. Somebody gotta physically feel the pain. And I feel whoever he or she had relations with need to feel the pain.
All right, so this is the next question that follows up, because it was a double question, but I
decided, double whammy.
Yeah, I decided to just split it into two. So the other question was, if your spouse cheats, how can you earn your trust back if you do forgive them?
You can go first. I gotta think about that, because I don't.
First of all, I'm about to pull your card right now, because you just gave this advice to somebody earlier today.
I did, but that's for them on how their life is. That's not my life.
So you can't give people advice if you wouldn't do that advice.
Because that's exactly what would happen if you was in love. Like right now, all right, cool. I love you to death, but we know we cheat. It's quiet. It's quiet. We could work it out. Of course, we have the ability to, but that gray space is going to be hard to bring back. You
Okay.
understand what I'm saying? That space is gonna be
I
hard.
love how you said the gray space, because you know what? We should start calling it the gray
Yeah,
space.
that
That
gray
gray
space
space,
is gonna be hard.
it's
But my
hard to put
thing is,
colors in that.
now, how do you get that back? My opinion on that, all right, it's like this. All right, cool. Say I cheated, boom, boom, whatever, boom, case may be, boom. You took me back, whatever case may be. All right, cool. We went through all the emotions. All right. My opinion, I gotta be who I was in the beginning. Not saying I gotta change. I'm still the same person. I gotta show you that light. I gotta show you how beautiful you are. I gotta show you that it's only you. I gotta show you that I'm no longer that person or what you saw. Now it's your choice to forgive me or forget whatever how you want to. But as a man, physically, if you love that woman, you still have to show her who you really are. Not saying who you really are is who you cheated. Of course, everybody fucks up. I'm just,
Mhm.
you feel me? But if you really love this person, you really gotta show who you are. Like, yo, of course, if she like flowers, she like little certain type of jewelry, boom, boom. I'm not saying stalk the girl or stalk the man. Nah.
Mhm.
You feel me? Chill. Take her out, movie dates, picnics, hikes, shit like that. To get her mind off that, to show her like, yo, all right, cool. He came from work,
I like
and
I
all
like
he
the
did
sceneries
was,
you set up.
yeah,
Picnics and hikes, because
that's what leads to
Corona,
communications.
sorry.
No, that leads to
The reason why,
communications.
yeah, exactly that. That's why I love that you said that, because you gotta set things that's gonna lead to communication. Not go to the movies, not flowers are great gestures. I would say now you gotta start getting in
Hold on, you
tune.
hear a great gesture. My wife told me now I don't want flowers no more. I need plants.
Plants will give me life, give me oxygen.
What you think? I'm about to have a whole plant living room and kitchen? Next thing
Yup.
you know, it's just gonna be in a room.
I'm woke. Look, I'm sorry. I don't know why Facebook comments is not coming up here, but somebody definitely said this show is spicy today. It
Yo,
definitely is spicy.
it's what it is,
This is
man.
what our phone calls be about, and this is why we be trying to tell them, like, yo, just come and talk about it on YouTube, or not even. I'm a definitely shout out Reflex Radio app. Come out,
Should I
shout out
explain?
on Reflex
Should I?
Radio app. You got commentary. You can talk to other people,
Oh
not
yeah,
even us. Like, I don't know how
we
many
got
times I
other
gotta keep telling
podcasts
y'all.
on
It's
here.
not even on YouTube. It's not only on Facebook. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcasts. We out there. We out there everywhere. So don't ever sleep on Reflex Radio. It's
Reflex
more than
Radio.
just a couple. We got sport.
I
We
just
got
came up with a
sports
jingle, bro.
podcast.
Reflex Radio.
Yeah.
Reflex Radio. Tune in. Chill.
Yo, download the app,
Chill.
and so you can
Download
have a
it.
conversation with us. You conversate with us that
It's
way.
red,
But
black, gray, white. You can't miss it. It's the one and only.
thank you.
I
So
should tell that story
yes.
on the conversation on what I had today. After we finish this, what you
Okay.
think? Okay.
Yeah, I definitely don't
Okay.
mind.
Stating no names.
Stating
Just-
no names. So yes, our phone calls be spicy as ever when we off air.
You heard that jingle, right? You heard that jingle. I want my cut. I'm just saying.
Look,
I want my
he
cut. Man.
ready. He asking for a cut. You just had a baby. You see this? She getting all
Shit, that
types
shit
of
about
cuts right now. So I'm just saying this. Don't forget about our Reflex Radio app. Make sure y'all download that. It's free, and you won't only get us. Let me tell you something. There's something about there's I don't know what it's called. It's
Yo, I forgot the name.
R&B's and coffee, something like
Yeah, they dope. Everybody's dope on the family.
Yeah,
But
but
I like
the
how they move.
DJs, like right now, we're
Facts.
looking for DJs. They are looking for other people. So I'm not going to
Wait,
say to give us a
what's
comment, but you could hit us in our DMs, and I got you. I'll plug you into my plug and a plug and a plug.
what's the basketball guys on? I forgot their name.
Oh my God,
I forgot, but sorry, family. Like I forgot, but when y'all see the app and y'all tune in, yo,
we got sports.
all my sports guys, y'all gonna love them. Y'all gonna love them.
All female team.
Oh yeah.
We got Jack. She out here with Jigga Jada. We ain't gonna give it. Yes, family. Definitely tune in. Download that Reflex Radio app. It's not only us. It's bigger than Charlamagne's podcast. I'm gonna tell y'all. We got some things.
Y'all heard that.
We got some things.
Heard that.
Look,
I'm letting y'all know if I
iHeartRadio.
check y'all phones and that app ain't there, ass whoopings is coming out. Nah.
Look, see, he just want to beat up everybody today. So
Our trainer's here, so I think I gotta go box now. I gotta go box.
Basically,
Gotta go box.
To me, we was back on the question of if not that one. If your spouse cheats, how can you earn their trust back? I'm gonna say this: if my spouse cheat in my relationship, I can only talk about this relationship. There's no. We're married. I'm gonna say there's no coming back right now. I can't tell you how I feel a month or two from now. I'm gonna tell you right now at this very
Would I have
moment.
to leave the house?
Yes, and
Would I could I see you every day?
yes,
Would you be
open to going out on dates and stuff.
I'm not okay, I would say dates, but just talks random, like not saying I'm a pop up at your job, but I'll just pop up, not to be like, nah,
So
just to pop up and be like, say it's like 11:30, it's lunchtime, you about to go to lunch or something, and I
you
pop
know,
up,
you
yo, what's
decided
up?
to pop up and you
And I
got
walk
lunch and
walk
stuff
with
like
you to
that.
the store, or if I got lunch, of course, you know me, I'm gonna bring some shit, but
I
or
wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. Like
not
if
recent, like
it's
not that first 2 days, like
it's perfect
a
that you said
week or
that. This is why
two.
we married, because that's what I was thinking in my head. If it's becoming too much of a burden to my mental health, then yeah, I feel like I would say, not today, maybe tomorrow, something like that. But I feel like those are great gestures for me. So, my advice, if you were female, I'm gonna say, because me, I already said I was going out the door. But if, in the past, those great gestures did win me back. The reason why you would have to get out the house is just to not give you the luxury of actually sleeping with me. That's a gift.
I could sleep on the couch. TV
Nah,
that big. Look how big
I
that's just
feel
like
like
that.
you already know I like sleeping bucket naked. So that's a
My wife just
gift.
told y'all I should sleep bucket naked. See, I know where my mom be at, and she tell me, but you be on my ass all day, nigga. All this ass, and you sleep butt ass nigga. Light skin tatted. What are you talking about? I'm on you.
I understand that.
But yeah, go
So
ahead.
for that instance, like you said, you on me. I'm not gonna give you that.
So
You're
what if I'm
not
in the living room? I can't be in the living room.
none of that.
Now that's a
None
dub. Then
of
why?
that.
Why? If I pay bills in here, why I can't? Not saying yo, we gotta speak like how we used to, but of course, because I'm gonna give you your space. I'm not gonna sleep in a room because you there, you're private, you
Because
doing
I'm
your
gonna
thing.
tell you right now,
I'm
you're
in the
gonna
living
be
room.
worrying too much about how to get me back instead of worrying about what you did wrong. So
Me
I feel
personally, I'm gonna
like
do both.
so I feel like when you're
I
in
would
your
do both.
own time,
My
boy,
time,
when
my
we
time.
argue now, I can't even walk away and go to another room. What makes you think if that something happens that you're gonna
Cause
allow me to sleep alone? You gonna be like, no, I don't want you to sleep
nah,
alone. I
cause
want to let you know
nah,
I'm here
because
with
you gotta
you.
understand. Because you gotta understand. All right, I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna put you on. Me personally.
Mhm.
Yeah, you could be mad. You could be all this. Boom. I'll probably let a day two go by. I'm in the house. But after like that third, fourth day, my opinion, just my opinion. Yeah, you're gonna be sleep snoring. I'm gonna come in the room, not saying I'm about to do anything, but I'm gonna come right up on you like I normally do, and just lay there and cuddle.
And my point of why you need a hotel room.
Wait, no, and wait, and you're gonna feel that. You're gonna feel my body. Of course, in your mind, you want to move, but you're not.
I'm gonna
Cause
tell you,
wait,
no,
let me
that's not true.
finish.
Go
Let me
ahead. I'm gonna
finish.
let you
I'm
finish.
giving you my opinion, and you're
Mhm.
just gonna feel like, all right, cool. This is how it's supposed to be. But in your head, of course, you running, but you sleep. But me personally, I'm gonna wake up in the morning and like I would love to have that deep conversations on a nice walk with some iced coffees.
I feel you. And I'm gonna tell you this:
But I'm gonna still give you
the
your
reason
space though.
why I will wake up and have a whole attitude is because at that very moment when you did give me that security blanket, you laying with me, you giving me that heartbeat, that
That's what
breather,
you're thinking.
I'm gonna feel like this is what she got. So this is the reason
But
why I say I would not be able to sleep with you, because I'm gonna feel like even though you only gave her 5 minutes of fame, you gave her I was feeling that
dang.
5 minute of fame of. I'm not saying you're a 5 minute
I
man.
know that's what I was about to say. Damn, you trying to say,
I'm
but
just
I know
saying, like,
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I got you.
that's the figure of speech, the 5 minutes of fame. Like,
Let me get that. Thank you.
so I feel like, what her having that little 5 minute of fame, I'm gonna put everything like, yo, she had him in the shopping area while you shopping with me. I know you did this with this bitch. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be so emotionally distraught.
But
That's
what
why
if
I
it
couldn't do
wasn't?
it.
You never did no shopping, no none of that. You just say I just went, or he just went and just.
How you can earn it back is exactly how you said.
I
Those
know,
nice gestures, just
of course.
flowers. I'm gonna say this:
You ain't getting flowers. You're getting plants
if
now.
you're dealing with me, exactly, I'm getting plants. But if you're dealing with me at right now, if it's you and I'm gonna tell you, cheating. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do to get your trust back. It's done. It's over with. I did that in my 20s. In my 30s, going into my mid 30s. I don't have no time to mentally think about you and if you change. And nah, I got 4 kids and I'm gonna have 4 kids until the divorce papers are signed, then I'm gonna have 2.
Yo, that's logic and that's
my
facts,
kids,
though.
his kids will always be my kids, even on divorce. I don't care what anybody got to say. His kids are always gonna be mine. So the kids have nothing to deal with it.
Yo,
exactly. Anytime
I'm coming to Thanksgivings, Christmases. I don't care how you feel.
Next
but that ain't happening.
No, next question. I don't know what he's talking about, guys.
I'm popping up. I got the Addy and all. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna have to call police. Moms ain't gonna be like, if your moms will say something, but everybody love me. I'm pulling up. I'm trying to have a good time. Chill.
So this is also based on a conversation you had earlier.
Okay.
Your phone dies and you ask your partner for their phone, but they refuse. What would you say next?
On that conversation? Or just me in general?
No, in general. Your phone dies. Your phone dies and you say, babe, can I see your phone? And I'm like, nah, you good. Like, you like my phone dead. And I'm like, all right, I understand that, but I'm using it, but I'm not really using it.
You ready? My opinion, you're hiding something, you're doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like right now, this is facts, no fiction. Look, y'all see me. I'm pressing the button. Y'all see anything pop up? My screen been broke since 4 days since we was in Puerto Rico.
That was one, yeah.
That was that
that
Wednesday.
Like 4 days, yeah.
Yeah, boom. It was quiet. I haven't used my phone. I've been calling people off the watch. Headphones, Bing, Gucci. You feel me? I don't care about social media. That don't run my life. I was outside when we ain't have phones. So it don't bother me. But that's a problem for me. Cause it's like, not saying you do that, because I've been on your phone. I don't even have to ask you. Boom, I'm watching some shit. She sleep. I'm watching movies. I'm on her Facebook, not looking for shit, but just watching shit. Instagram, just looking at dumb shit. That what we normally do. So with us, it's not a problem because we're not hiding nothing. We're not doing shit. But if you in a relationship or you with your spouse and they do that, that's just my opinion. Like, you're hiding something, because it's not saying they looking. They could have been like, I could have been like, yo, babe, let me see your phone. I'm not telling you what I'm doing, but maybe I just wanted to Google something real quick to get a number, because something popped in my head that I had to remember. Oh, let me get the number. Your spouse be like, oh, you doing something. You doing something. That's just my opinion on that. Like, because there's no way in hell you ask me for my phone. You see me, I look at you like, it's not in my hand. So why are you asking me? You know the passcode.
I'm definitely gonna feel a type of way if you trust me with your life, but you don't trust me with this. This is not your life. This is replaceable and this is upgraded. So being the fact that this can be upgraded and this can be replaceable, but you don't want to trust me with this, then most definitely you're hiding something. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If y'all in a relationship, a real serious relationship, I'm not talking about these relationships where, you know,
what y'all call just talking, but y'all
doing full-blown stuff. Yeah, like, I'm talking about real full-blown relationships, and that partner don't have your password. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're doing something. Sis, he's doing something. Like, bro, she's doing something. Like, come on. Like, if I'm letting you into my life, you're around my kids, you're around my mama, you're around my uncles, my cousins, my brothers, my, people I grew up with, and
close to,
and I can't even let you into this.
Something is wrong.
I'm gone. it makes no sense. Like, if you're protecting this over me, no, I'm definitely gone. So I'm gonna say this: if you refuse your phone, by all means necessary, I'm gonna find my way to your phone. When you go to sleep, I'm gonna put your thumb on it. I'm gonna go through all of it. I'm gonna go, and once I find everything I need to find, then I'm out the door. So I'm gonna inspect a gadget. Well, no, because I don't have gadgets coming. So I'm a detective. Like, Inspector Gadget normally has all types of gadgets and stuff.
Yeah, that was a classic movie though, but yeah.
Yes, I'm a detective, so I like to go in between stuff. I think I said this in our last video. Like, I overthink in a lot of things. So once you refuse, like, I'm overthinking everything. So it's not cool. If y'all in a relationship and y'all refusing phone usage and going through your phone, y'all shouldn't even be in a relationship. Be single. Like, I don't know how many times I gotta tell people it's okay to be single. It's okay to be by yourself. Like, if you single and you mingling, like, be by yourself. If you want to mingle, be by yourself.
Baby, that's the whole point. Some people and a lot of people in this world can't be by themselves because why? They're not used to being by themselves, or they don't have that mentality or that focus on them to be by themselves. They have to be next to somebody. And that's a fact.
automatically. So we got Mike Smith.
My opinion, you didn't find
Sorry,
yourself
Mike.
yet. No, I'm just saying, my opinion, you didn't find yourself yet.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I could be by myself, but all his jams and all his goodness.
Sorry.
I can't.
I had a moment.
I just can't.
So Mike Smith said, I would think that too. Like you're gonna Google and stuff and phone is broken and the person don't want to help you, then yes, I would
And
definitely
that
raise
shit,
an eyebrow.
your girl or your man, they not even trying to. They like, or even if this, oh yeah, I got you. Hold on. If you ain't really doing nothing with your phone, does not matter what's on the phone, what you're doing. I could have been in a text message. If it's not important, because what's important is you, my kids, my foundation, which is us right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just us, period. I could have been in the text.
I got another question. I'm gonna add a question.
Ooh.
We have two more questions. No, we have one more question.
One more question. All right, cool.
But I'm gonna add this question in right now.
Okay.
Let's say you go into your spouse's phone, your partner's phone, and you know, you go into history. Everybody goes into history. Everybody love going into history. And you realize your spouse love watching porn. What is your aspect as a man?
Oh, the young me? Fuck you trying to do? Like, meaning like I can't do nothing for you, like I can't please you.
Okay.
The grown me, yo, that's what you like. We could do that.
I feel you. So the young,
but also, what is it with that gets you off?
Okay.
That show me about that. What you watching that gets you off that I can do it, but we can both watch.
Okay. So the young me would try to compete with the girls you're watching. It's weird. I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Weird moment, but it is what it is. I'm being very transparent. I would definitely compete with the girls that you're watching. I feel like I would be so indulged in those videos, not to be turned on, but to say, oh, this is what he wants. Like, you know, but also with that being said, I wouldn't say the new me, the older me is like, I wasn't home, I was at work, he took care of himself, and I'd rather that. I would say I would feel more I would feel a type of way more if you stopped watching porn and you started hanging out more. You get
Okay, I
so
get
if
you.
I always was in your history and you was always watching porn and always watching porn and now porn just automatically stopped,
and you
then
out
I know
here with nigga and you out here. Okay, I got
yeah,
you. I agree with you. I got you. I see where you at. I got you.
Yeah,
Just
like I'm
a
think you cheating, but like me being grown now, I'll just look at it like I'm not competing. I'm no longer mentally competing with the girls. I'm just like, all right, I was at work. He wanted them out. Like that's it.
I'll give you an example. Say boom, I go on your phone, go on your history, and
Okay.
like maybe 3, maybe 4 videos, maybe 5, whatever. I'm gonna give it 2, 3, whatever the case may be, and
it's a certain genre.
And son or whatever case may be, shorty could be getting eaten out in the kitchen, and that shit probably turned you on, or son busting her ass, excuse my language again,
it's
in the kitchen. Me physically in my head, I'm not saying yo that's what she want, but me physically, I ain't gonna say the next time, but I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
Not because that's what she
but
like.
You know that is a sign of competing, right?
But it's like, yo, maybe what if I like it too?
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Like, you got to think of that too. Maybe I ain't never had it in the kitchen.
But I feel like those conversations should come up before looking through someone's like history. Like
but you gotta build that. Once again, you gotta build that communication. You gotta build that trust. You gotta build that relationship to even get to that.
If I go into your history and I see a lot of dominatrix stuff, you know, dominatrix. If anybody don't know,
I'm just saying domination, just period.
If you don't know what that means, it's different categories. You know, it could be leather. It could be, you know, different type of whips. It could be restraints. It could be rope. It could be a lot of things. So, you know, what.
Yo, can I tie you to this TV?
No, because there's other people in this room. I like that there's other people in this room. Put me on Front Street. Nah.
But I already knew your answer. That's the whole point. Just
you know, like if I saw that in your history, if it was always a go-to video you always go to, then yeah, I wouldn't be competing. I would try. I've
All
never
right.
been in a relationship that like dominatrix, and I'm like, oh, if you like that, I'm willing to try. Is there some things that you can
That's
slowly
that
introduce
conversation.
me
Yeah,
to?
that's
Mm-hmm.
conversations. It's not just yo, go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I see something that's strong, like say you watch porn and that shit is strong, and I'm like, me physically, of course, in my head, I'm gonna think about it, but it's not gonna mentally fuck me up, but it's gonna pop in my head. I randomly pop questions like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
da 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 da. I will kind of like, so I ain't gonna be all nosy, but I'm saying I seen in your history you watched this video more than 2, 3, 4
Oh, so
hands,
this
couple of times.
I'm about
Like
to add a
you
whole nother
you
question.
you want to try that? Like I'm for it if that gets you all the way there, like to that all the way max. Like I'm for it, long as it ain't shit I don't like, which is
So now this is my next question. With the same aspect. I know I'll keep adding
yeah,
questions.
that's fine. This is what
my,
we here for, man.
my next
Tune in.
my next question is, on top of that, do you read the titles of the history? Like, I'm gonna keep it real. If I go through your history and I see it, I'm not really reading your titles. Like, for instance, if it always
Like,
say quote with sister this, or stepsister or
nah,
stepsister
I'm
or
not.
stepsister or
Nah,
stepbrother,
I'm
like
not.
I'm not gonna be like, yo, you
It's not
interested in your
titles.
stepbrother? Or you interested?
It
Like,
wouldn't
do
be
you read
like for
titles? Because
me.
some people read titles.
Nah, it's not titles. It's
Yeah,
not
because
titles.
I'm not reading
Because that
titles.
means,
I'm gonna keep it real.
yo,
When I'm looking
my
at videos,
opinion,
I'm
that
not reading
means,
titles.
yo, you probably a creep. Like, why would you want to watch? Like, I've
But
seen
I
shit.
understand
Yeah,
some
like
people
that's
go for titles. Some people go for
nah.
certain
Even if
genres.
I
That's
would,
the reason why there's
I'm
ebony and
going for yeah.
transsexual and
But
stuff.
that's not. It could be ebony. It could be this. It could be that. It could be this. But it only thing that would get me off. It could be a different type of title, but it could be just
You know,
what he's doing to her or what she's doing to him.
I feel you. Me,
That's
I'm just going on that little clip it image. I am not going
oh,
on that
hold on,
title.
that look good. Let me click on
Yo,
that. Oh, that's not the
because
good
I'm gonna
part.
keep
Get
it.
right to the good part. Here we go.
This is gonna be
Nah.
weird as shit, but I'm gonna keep it 100% real. There's been times where I accidentally look at the title and my child's name was in the title, and I automatically.
Yo, what the fuck? No, I'm not even gonna hold you.
I'm just saying.
Yo, I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. I've seen it before too. Like I done clicked on shit. Yo, did it?
Yeah, you just hold on. No.
Nah.
Like it killed the whole
vibe. You know what?
Done.
Going to the kitchen. I need something to drink. Yo, babe, with the car keys you was in the house. You not in the house. Yo, with the car. If you in the house with the car keys, I'm out. Nah. You gonna go to the store. Nah.
Yes.
Yo, what happens? Nah. I'm gonna tell you when I get back. This shit was crazy.
So yes, I'm gonna keep it real. That's why I don't read titles and I don't look too much into it because Barney gave me a great imagination.
She just said
like,
Barney took it back.
Yes, Barney and Lamb Chop gave me a great imagination.
I'm
so
sorry.
I'm like, go ahead.
I'm sorry just to cut you off. Way off topic. I'm mad y'all cut Arthur off. Y'all canceled it. Y'all need to bring that back. I grew up on that. That shit taught me a lot. Arthur.
Yeah, a lot of people turn.
But nah,
yeah, but they turn Arthur into plenty of memes. So that's why they kind of had a.
Yo, Michael Jordan's a fucking meme, but y'all ain't cancel him.
He canceled himself. I don't know. Yeah. So when it comes down to that, I don't really look at titles. Yeah, that was just my question. Nah. Like, I have been in certain situations.
But look at that title right there. Socks on knob. Go Google. Go get it everywhere. Y'all know
Spotify, Apple iTunes, all of that.
Reflex Radio.
I don't know how many times I keep saying this. If you own a business and you want your business out there, we have sponsor slots. Now, I think I keep going off of these sponsors. I keep saying, we're open to sponsors, and probably people don't understand what a sponsor is. If you own a business and you want your business to be advertised by other people, not only by you, and hope to grab other followers, we are taking in sponsors. Now, we have different amount brackets to the sponsors because you can want to sponsor, you might want us to advertise you, and you can have the front slot, the middle slot, or the end slot, depending on how much you pay. It depends on how much minutes you have, on how you want to do it. Today we gave away a free sponsor. If he's going to really do it, it's one of our friends who have a clothing line. I told him, I said,
what?
No. We ain't gonna put him out there.
No. He has the name of the clothing line and he know what he wants to do, but he doesn't have that drive yet to be pushed to do it. So
okay,
so
we
trying
pushed
to
him.
give him that push, like, yo, bro,
If you do it, we'll wear your outfit. We'll talk about it. And I gave him the front, the middle, and the end slot. And that's probably the most expensive slot. We're going to get the invoices out there sooner or later. I wouldn't say I want to build on views. I feel like, y'all view us when we're not online and when we are online.
Word.
So these sponsors are open.
Hit us in the DM.
Hit us in the DMs. You can hit us on Reflex Radio app. Everything. If it's about a clothing line, it's about a lotion, we'll try out your item. I don't want you.
Because I don't like that oily, stupid. I already got good skin, but like I don't like too much oil.
Like I had a sponsor. I'm not even going. I'm gonna keep it as real as possible. I had a sponsor, but they wanted us to buy the product, and then they pay us to really put out their product. And to me, I'm like, I am not going to buy your product. Take pictures, take photos, advertise you. Yeah, you gave me a little amount, and it's not a continuing like sponsorship. That don't make no sense. You got my information out there. It was about hair. So let me put it out there. It was about hair. I deal with alopecia. So since I deal with alopecia, I was very transparent. I'm very transparent on dealing with alopecia. And she says she has a hair oil that helps with alopecia. And she wanted me to buy it in full price, take before and after pictures, and then sponsor it after my reviews. And I'm sorry, I am not going to put my flaws out there for you to gain money. And all I got was me paying for it full price. And then you took the most smallest sponsor in it, and you're really taking my image forever. Not doing it. So we're open for sponsors.
Heard that.
You can take the beginner slot, you can take the middle slot, you can take the end slot.
Bing, bang,
pretty soon we'll be having a website where you can see us behind this live. And behind the live, what I mean is us Ubering, us parenting,
us at work, like
us, the way we take trail walks, the way we sit here and have our conversation, our picnics. And when I have that, I'm not gonna call it a website because it's kind of like an OnlyFans thing, but it's not called OnlyFans
because that's canceled.
I start laughing. That's why one of my images say we too hot for OnlyFans. So
wait, that was the book of the grant. It was both of them.
It was both of them. Like, so there's a website where we can give you 3 levels of stuff. 1 is where you seeing our images, 2 is where you seeing our videos, and 3 is where you actually having personal conversations with us about some things you probably dealing with, or some things you want to talk to us about. Maybe your wife and you're just like, yo, I listened to this couple and I want you to listen to them. They got a good head on their shoulders. We'll put that out there soon. But to go back to our last question, because we have about 13 minutes. You see, I squinted, right? Everybody on live.
You got it, though. I had to, when I saw it, only my right eye saw it. I'm not even going to hold you.
Yes, so we open to sponsors. We open to trying out products. Sponsorship and product and trying out products is 2 different things. Trying out products is you sent us your product. We're trying it, whether it's lotion, whether it's, he's a man. So whether it's anything with men, cologne, beard, clothes, if it has something to do with females, hair, makeup, lip gloss, whatever, hair bows, we got kids, we got daughters and sons. So if whatever your product is, if you want us to try it, then we'll definitely try it. We'll definitely put our take 2 into it, and we'll let you know how that was going. The sponsorship is completely different. Sponsorship is definitely every time we air, you'll pay for a certain amount of how many times we're actually sponsor you. Oh, now it's freezing. Now it's freezing. Cold. But when you need a drink.
Yo, you need a drink. I got some more. I got some more Cabernet over here.
Yo, sorry to cut that off. Let me tell you something. When I walked into the studio, I was telling, I call him my producer.
When we first walked in, she was over here like thought she was in high school. I'm like, yo, this is what it is.
What you doing? He talking about, when you start drinking, Mrs. Nash, you're gonna be all right.
Me?
No, I'm still.
Today he's like, I see you got the hoodie on. Nah, this is how I'm feeling. Like
now he just came in here, turned down. About he cold.
Yeah, we gonna bring this up. We gonna make this a little warm in here.
Yes, so to go back with the sponsorships, the sponsorships come in different levels. It could be 1 episode, 2 episodes, 3 episodes, 5. It could be running on to 20. It depends. It could be first slot, middle slot, end slot. It all depends on the package that you purchase. And look, he just dropped the phone.
I'm
That's
just saying,
how true it is.
That's how true. I was just counting 5, all that. Tolls everywhere.
So you DM us. We'll actually what package you like.
Socks on knobs.
Or, oh, you know what? I'm about to set up an email because our email is a little different, and the reason why it's different, people like to steal people's money, so we put our email different. So our email is Mrs. Desi, MIZZDESI 89 at gmail.com. That's where we handle all our real business at. So if you DM us, we will potentially email you through that email.
Facts.
Last question before we go. Your partner was wrongfully sentenced to 20 years in prison. Would you be willing to abstain from sex until they get out?
You want me to put my business out there and tell you? Nah.
We all got a podcast for no reason.
Me going to prison, me knowing the life of that life. You married, you get a trailer every 45 days when you're in the max.
Mm-hmm.
I know that, I've seen it. I ain't gonna say I've done it. No, I wasn't married. No, married now. So even though I wouldn't even put myself or my wife in that predicament, if that would happen, I'm just saying, every 45 days, we got a weekend. Come get this. You think you can hold 45 days? That's the question.
Okay.
Because you got to understand, I'm around a bunch of dudes.
What about if it's different? What about if it's me around a bunch? I'm in lesbian paradise. Yo, I always say you lock me up, I'm in lesbian paradise.
That's you. That's you. That look. She just told me just by laughing and still laughing and still laughing. Thank you. I'm signing divorce papers. It's quiet. It's over.
Damn, yo, we got divorced like 15 times. We ain't never talked about divorce until we got into this episode.
Yeah.
Hold on, while out, hold on.
And we don't even believe in that shit. And we don't even believe in that shit. But this is my thing. You ain't gonna sit here and say that and laugh about it.
It was just funny. All right,
like my opinion. I'm gonna be honest with you. My opinion. I say right now, boom, God forbid, whatever case may be, you catch 20.
Okay.
My opinion, knowing your life, who you've been. I know you like females, whatever the case may be. Long as you don't lose that emotion and that love and that loyalty to me, I don't mind. Of course, you got 20 years. You're gonna do you. You're gonna change. You got 20 years.
Yeah.
That shit is a long time. You see what I'm saying?
Your taste buds is changing twice every 7
years. You see what I'm saying? But I don't think they have it for the females where every 45 days they spouse to come, whatever case may be. But me being me,
they don't.
Nah, not that I know of. I don't know now. From what I know from then, I don't think so. But my thing is me being me.
So you trying to say females
listen,
yeah,
this is what I'm saying. So this is my thing. Me being me, I'm just saying you in that life. Basically, you're a criminal because you. Not saying you are, but you in that life, and I've been there. Yo, you think I'm not going to try that on the dance floor? You think you can hold 2-3 months in the box? You need to do 6 months because I will definitely bust your ass on that table. I'm telling you that now. Yo, baby, you think we not having a conversation and my hand ain't all the way here and you think I'm not going to get crazy? You my wife. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I will dead ass pull that shit down. COs they fat and slow. By the time I swing and bend you over, I'm getting stupid. Them first 3, 4, 5, you gonna feel that. After some time, you gonna feel that. I'll take that. I'm out. What they gonna do?
And then you're not gonna be allowed to come see me no more.
That's true.
I don't even know if it's true.
Nah, that's true. You get banned for shit, but then they have certain visits where it's behind the glass. But then again, I'll play that role. What you want to do? We can cash out right here. How you want to do this? I'm all for you. You see what I'm saying? I'm in that mindset. You feel what I'm saying?
All right.
If you love that person, but my thing is, if that would happen, like, I'm here because I know what it's like not to have nobody in that situation where you don't have a significant other to become chill on a visit, bring you shit. Commissary, money on your books. You feel me? I know what it's like not to have that shit. So to see my spouse go through that, hell no, I'm there. Don't get me wrong. Most niggas would step out. But me personally, right now, in my opinion, I would ask you, even though you locked up, like, yo, you've been gone. I can't do this. Do you think I can step out? I don't love this chick. I just want to bust her ass. I'm going to have that real conversation with you. If you allow it with that one time or once a year, whatever the case may be, how it is, that's all I would do, and that's how I would leave it at. Bust your ass, keep moving. You ain't gonna know where I live at. It's gonna be at a hotel, boom, and I would tell you everything, even in a
Okay,
letter, how you want it. You see
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
you.
That's just my mindset. But how would you feel if I sat down and had to do 20?
To keep it real with you, let me go back to the question just for everybody to know. It says your partner was wrongfully sentenced to 20 years in prison. Would you be willing to abstain from sex until they get out? If you was wrongfully committed for 20 years, I'm gonna be so active in trying to get you out that I'm not even
Go and think
think
about.
about sex because you was wrongfully convicted. So I would definitely take a point where I'm working extra hard to make sure that you get out, that I'm
Make
not
sure
even
that
worrying about a dude.
true. You
Like, that's not my thing. Like, my husband just been wrongfully convicted. I gotta spend 20 years without him. Since I gotta spend 20 years without him, by all means necessary, I am fighting for this man to come out. I am getting lawyers. I am hustling. I am
okay? I got a
everything.
question. You said wrongfully. What if I wasn't wrongfully and I actually did the crime? Saying I did it. Just saying.
If the crime was for your family and not for selfish needs, then I'm standing beside you.
I could respect that. I could respect that.
By all
I could
means
respect that.
necessary. If we sat down and had a plan and you took the time, because we talk about this all the time. Where we were like, oh, what about we do this? And we're like, nah, I'm telling the judge, I'll give me all the time.
That
Let's
that
say,
that that's just
you
me
know,
as a man. I did the time. Not saying even if I never did time or whatever case may be, bullshit time, whatever case
mm-hmm.
may be, right? I'm still taking that. Like I wouldn't allow my. Why would I allow you, knowing you the nurturer for this family, knowing you can do it all. Not saying you. Of course, I know you can do it all. You're gonna do it all, but that's not the same as a man doing it. As they see little girls and boys growing up. Not saying, of course,
Excuse me, guys.
your son would want you to be there, but that's me on the phone. Of course, I could straighten up on the phone, bro. I could do boom, bing, bing. Not saying I want him to visit me because I would. Yeah, I would want my child to visit me at least once, like
Mm-hmm.
that birthday. Like you feel me? Like that's just
Well, not to go off topic. When I was younger, my father was locked up, and my mom took
yeah.
me as many
Also,
times as
mine.
she wants. So,
Nah, I didn't get that. Like I remember maybe twice. Like my mother used to drop me off at my brother crib, and she would go up north. And when she done seeing my pops to come down, I only remember that one picture I showed you.
mm-hmm.
That was the first time my pops ever been in a meeting, and they mistakenly, wrongfully put him in a meeting. He wasn't supposed to be. He belongs in a max. He can't leave a max.
Oh shit.
So, and he was chill. This is when niggas was wearing windbreakers and all that. Like if I got the picture, I could show you the
that was
picture.
my
I'm
father's
literally like
times.
no higher than this goddamn table.
My father at one point was wearing all red.
Yeah, you can wear you can wear all colors. No,
For
you
real?
can't wear all colors. Now
Oh,
it depends on what jail you.
okay.
No, it doesn't depend on what jail you in. It depends on what
Mhm.
colors the CO wears.
Really?
And they,
Mm.
of course, they don't wear red. So most got they wear red. Um, if you can get purple, lavender. Most of the COs wear blue, so you can't wear blue. So that's for them, so they can identify you. You know how that go. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's
Yeah, well, I know that with the blue, like,
yeah. So
police officers and peace officers wear
yeah,
our hats so you can kind of, tell us from the
yeah.
crowd
So
and stuff like that. So
that's
certain
what it
colors.
is.
I get you. But like with me, like if you're doing, I don't know, like even though I laugh about being in lesbian paradise, let's keep it real. Most bitches is locked up, and I'm sorry, cursing again. You too. Most females that is locked up.
Yeah.
YouTube, y'all gonna shut us down. Hold on.
Yeah,
Most
I think I'm gonna have to
females,
read. I'm gonna have to read some books, something.
we gonna
I
have
gotta chill
to.
on cursing a little
Yeah,
bit. You
like
feel
I'm
me?
sorry. Well, if you put me in lesbian paradise, I'm gonna keep it real. Most females is locked up is hit. So I laugh and say, "Oh, I'm being lesbian paradise." I'm mentally too worried about my daughters because it's like I'm so used to being that person there for my girls. So it's like I will not trust anyone to be there for my girls as much as me. and I know I have a husband on the outside because it says, your spouse. I know I have a husband on the outside, but I just feel like us women are nurturers, and no one's gonna nurture a little girl as well as I am as a mom. So I feel like I will be in there like trying to get my time out. Like there's people that go to jail and get a degree.
That's a
That would be
fact.
me.
My
Like
know
I'm
what I would
going to
tell you
get
to
my
do. Know what I
degree.
would tell you to do. My opinion. Say God forbid, whatever case, maybe you were right. Boom. Given a scenario. My opinion. I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I want you to do, and watch how fast your time gonna go. At first, it's gonna be like, oh my god, what the fuck. But once you get this routine in,
I'm good.
it's nothing gonna
And you
stop you.
already know I like
That
working out. So
that
you already
morning
know you
work,
gotta
look,
put
that
that.
morning workout,
Mm-hmm.
boom, breakfast, boom. Say you got a job or you got school. Most likely, you
You
want to
know
go to
I'm
school.
working.
You can do
I'm
both.
working and going to
Nah, that's
school.
hard because you understand from
School
8
and
to 3.
time.
Yeah,
Okay.
8 to 3. Yeah, so you're gonna have to.
Uh,
You might. Matter of fact, you still could do because maybe you got 20 years. You can work, get some money, and then go to school.
mm-hmm.
But knowing you ain't got to work because I'm gonna make sure that fucking commissary full. Package is 55 pounds. I'm not playing.
Yo, but we hit our 2-hour mark. We ain't gonna continue to add on.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yo, tonight was definitely
I'll tell
hot
your
and
ass getting that little
spicy.
library though.
Oh,
It's
you
always
already
a
know.
loophole getting that little library.
You
Getting that
already
little
know. I
library.
find
I'm on it. Yeah,
loopholes,
that's a
Better
fact.
Business
I'm on it.
Bureaus and stuff.
I'll be on
But
the phone with you like, yo, look, this. Even
yo,
though
I
they
thank
record
you
everything,
guys.
but
Not to cut you off because I keep
yeah, I
cutting him
know.
off all
Yeah,
episode. I thank you guys for
4,
tuning
5,
in.
6, 20 episodes,
I'm gonna
all
tell you the truth.
episodes.
We only got 1 minute before we fade out, so that's why I keep cutting him
Yeah,
off on
but
this last minute. Thank you for tuning in every Sunday, 6 to 8. Socks on Knobs, Mr. and Mrs. Nash. Yo, this is what we do. If y'all got a topic, hit us in our DMs. If you got an opinion, call us up. Let us know how y'all feel. Y'all, I don't know what it is, but when we was on Anchor, y'all was hitting us up like crazy. And now that we live, y'all scared. I don't know what it is. We got a few people
y'all
who
see the
DM
number
us.
at the bottom. Y'all see the number
So
at the bottom. Come on.
DM us, hit us up, let us know how you feel. Let us know what topic you want us to brush
Facts.
upon.
Remember, your names is gonna be anonymous. Your names
And to
will
all
not
our
be
friends,
out there.
stop calling us on our private phones with your private issues if you
Nah,
want
the ones
socks on knob advice.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yo, that's true. But I'll give it maybe 2, 3 people the most that's valid. That can call me and
not
you
only
feel
that,
me?
yo, give us some love on the podcast.
Yeah,
You don't have to
facts.
tell us who you are,
Yeah,
and we'll
true.
give you our opinions is not the right way. We are not,
We just giving you
relationship for dummies.
nah.
We're just giving y'all our views. Young couple in their 30s who sat here and got married 72 days later, who was first loves, who reconnected after 17 years. We can only give you our views on the people we dealt with, on what we saw, what and where we at right now. Period.
And it's
We
only
trying to
up from
make
here.
us great again. I know that's Trump's slogan, but I'm trying to make marriage great again. I'm trying to make us great again. I'm trying to make our hood world great again because hood going down.
Our neighborhood's great again.
Period.
Facts, like.
Thank you for tuning in. Remember, every Sunday, 6 to 8.
Socks on, nah.
Hey.
Socks on.